quickly! They are escaping! Do not let them escape!
Vellynne, you hear in Orcish someone yelling in the distance. It's coming from nearby where the reindeer herd is. Up ahead, those of you that can see this herd of reindeer and a series of, I guess a small set of ruins nearby. And you can all hear the sort of guttural sort of speech, sort of like yelling in the distance. You can hear which most of you would recognize as Orcish. What do you do?
Did anybody hear that?
That doesn't sound good.
Darlings, did any of you understand that?
No.
No.
They're chasing something. I'm assuming maybe those deer.
Shh. Oh.
Hopefully not us.
Oh, we scared them. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What if it's us? That's kind of a conundrum.
Well, that's why I said hopefully not us. Yes. Yeah.
We're heading towards them, though.
Yeah. Have we stopped? Because
Hold on, I'm gonna consult Booger, and then I'm gonna close my eyes, and I am going through my eye. Excuse me, and then I'm going to try and see what Booger sees.
Okay.
Also, Booger has my eye. Your life.
Booger begins to float out up ahead. Booger is maybe 50 feet away from the tail end of the reindeer that look to be sort of spooked by your arrival. You can see the reindeer sort of like looking back towards where your group is, and several of them start to head off, and you can hear more of that sort of Orcish speech in the distance.
Are they facing us, or are they facing the deer? Which way? When they're
You don't see the orcs.
Oh, I don't see the orcs.
Nope.
Maybe they're chasing the deer
I can't
for
see.
food.
I don't know where they
Can we
are.
hide?
We can. I guess we could back up and go around, or
Man, if I knew Orcus, this would be great.
I don't.
Let's
I don't
just
have a lot
leave.
of.
There's no sense in getting in more affairs has anything to do with us. Let's just
That's
go.
true. Do you still feel the need to go and explore whatever it is?
I mean, not if it's gonna mean our lives. I don't know what we're walking into. I can't.
Well, let's try and fall back to a better position and then see if there's any way we can come back, perhaps.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to steer the cart around.
Okay.
And yeah.
I would like a... This is going to be a stealth check with disadvantage, please, Ray.
Oh God.
For no reason at all.
Well,
This is how we die.
There's
This is
disadvantage
stupid.
because you're piloting, you're driving a big wagon.
Right.
It also makes it much easier to see.
I don't have the option of casting a spell real fast, do I?
Nope.
Or is it at this?
Unless it's an instantaneous cast. What is it?
It is. It's instant.
What is it?
All right. Pass without a trace.
I will allow it.
All right. So I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. I'll still do disadvantage, but so what am I doing?
So, this is a stealth check with disadvantage. However, you get a bonus of 10 to this roll, no matter what the roll is. That's a 21. Let's see what happens here.
Good use of that, by the way.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll say.
What happens as you cast Pass Without a Trace, Ray? What does it look like? What do you think happens?
So Pass Without a Trace is a weird spell. So I think all it does is it sort of creates this darkness around us that probably grows in a sphere. So since we're already in the night, any light around us is sort of getting swallowed by it, and then anyone looking in this direction, it's just going to be darkness faded into darkness. So that's all it is.
As the wagon begins to turn, there is like a small sort of sound, maybe from the axe beaks. Whoops. And it just kind of falls silent. And it's an eerie sort of sound for all of you. Because the cart, which was sort of making noise in the snow, the dogs, and the sounds of the sled trailing along the snow sort of die down. And fade into nothingness as the cart continues to move. Even the wind sort of falls to near silence.
Are we still moving?
Yeah,
Feels like we are.
Yeah, we are trying to skirt around whatever this is. I don't know. I guess I'd probably be whispering towards Cheppy, just saying, just make sure we're staying far away and we're going around. Just help guide me.
Cheppy can do that. Also, this is crazy. Cheppy doesn't hear us at all.
It even sounds a bit muted when anyone talks. There's kind of like this
noise gate.
Charlie Brown.
There's a sort of, like it's like a whisper instead of speech.
Why is
Cheppy's
everything so
quiet.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's me. I used this once before when we got to Tourmaline, remember? And I was worried about Saladesh and we were in that alley, so...
What spell is it?
Here's a question for you. And this is a weird one. Spells are spells, what they're called within the world itself, right? So I know this as Pass Without a Trace. Is that, like, when people are discussing spells, it's something I've never really had a clarification on.
Oh.
I think it's flavored however you want to flavor it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would assume it could be something like, instead of
Blend into
naming
nature or something?
Instead of referencing the spell by that specific name, maybe it's like, and I made sure we could all pass without a trace.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I guess that's what what does it do?
It sort of gives us a veil between anyone I don't want to see, me or anyone I choose around me. So it sort of deflects vision from them.
So I'm in that too?
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be
good.
really.
And then
like,
I let out a fart.
Oh no!
That didn't work.
I could still hear that,
That's
Yeah,
what?
We're inside of it. Like, we're not gonna be muted for each other completely. Like, we're
Well,
next to each other.
enjoy that,
gross,
everyone. That was me. That
I
one
can
was me.
smell it too.
Sorry. I was thought we
Yeah.
were.
It does not get rid of the smell.
Okay.
You're disgusting, Morty. Why? Why all the
Ooh,
mayo?
alert them to our presence via scent.
No, he's gonna scare them off. Maybe you should keep doing it. It's
I
disgusting.
got a couple
God,
more in
no.
the chamber if we need.
Please.
I'm casting Druidcraft.
Not worth it.
Yeah, I can do this.
I'd
I'm
rather
casting
fight them.
Druidcraft in front of my face to try, because I can do little puffs of air. Just-
Cheppy's gonna keep her eyes open as well, in the direction of the orcs, just to make sure that they're not coming after us, and if they are, I'd notice them.
You haven't seen the orcs, at least not for a little while. If you're turning the cart, which way are you going? Are you going west, east, south?
So is this if this mark is where we were essentially, I think I'd probably pull to the east. And then I'm gonna,
There is a massive hill of snow that way.
Yeah, so I guess I'd probably be skirting around the southern end of the hill of the snow.
Okay.
Looking for it to curve back up, I guess.
All right.
This direction's really hard in the night, so.
Okay. So, swing the wagon around. You continue your journey. Cheppy, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
One second. Just get my character sheet up. Perception. You'd think it'd be better, but...
20.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, Cheppy, as you scan behind the wagon, looking off to the side through some of the leather flaps, the animal skins, you see movement amongst the ruins. At first, it's difficult to see. You realize they are, in fact, orcs. They are wearing white wolf furs, so it's extremely difficult to see them in the snow. But you can see them sort of creeping about in those ruins. You can see, in fact, that it's not just orcs. It appears that there is, in fact, one that looks quite a bit larger. One that I don't think you would... I don't know if you know what that is, but it is quite a bit larger. You might even think it's a giant of some kind.
Guys,
Yes?
it's very bad outside. Cheppy sees orcs, and they're all in like wolf furs, and there's a giant outside.
You can see that
big.
they all have bows and arrows, and they're pointed towards the reindeer. You see one hand go up from one of them, and you hear, maybe just barely out of range, and arrows loose in the night. Blood on the snow as the reindeer fall to the ground. You hear a cheer in the distance as the cart moves away.
This was a good idea. They just took out all those deer in seconds. We need to continue going around. That is very bad news. Cheppy does not want to be deer meat.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't you be like goat meat or something? It's a little different, so...
Right.
I guess Cheppy would taste like goat.
There's gotta be a delicacy somewhere.
But only half. Anyway, from now on,
Food
if I
is
say
food.
guys, let's go in this direction, just say no. It's fine.
So we're gonna leave the ruins?
You leave the ruins behind, and you begin to head east around the large hill of snow.
I'm so sad.
Continuing your journey, which again is very quiet. If there are sort of barks from the dogs, they're sort of muffled and difficult to hear. The sounds of the wagon wheels on the snow also sort of muffled and difficult to hear. Sounds in general just seem as if they are muffled. They're just sort of deafened. It sounds as if you were listening to them through a thick carpet or a rug or something. And you continue your journey east now around the large hill of snow, which will take you more time.
Over time, I think Booger comes in, undulates through the window, and then I reach my hand inside and I grab the owl's skull from within, and I put it in my eyeball, in my eye socket, and I wedge it around a bit and try to work it in there. Yeah, good as new. Perfect.
I would have held this for the entire hour, probably on edge.
Oh,
So-
yeah, it takes you an hour at least to get around this hill. Absolutely. And eventually you all can sort of start to hear things a little bit again as the wind sort of picks up and the sound of the wagon on the snow continues. It's been over an hour now. Sorry.
I was just going to say Cheppy would be keeping an eye out while we're going.
Ooh. Nothing really, Chappy. Just
It's
a
pretty
lot of
boring back here.
open snow.
I'd probably be checking with Moonbrook to make sure we're constantly going in the same direction. I imagine that Vellynne is probably pretty, nose pointed and going, but I'm still checking with Moonbrook every now and then. It's like, is always sounding cool?
She'll like use the sky as like guidance. Little bit over this way.
You look into the sky.
And we're good. Yeah.
Give me a perception check, Moonbrook. Looking up into the sky, finding your way, is something common to do here in Icewind Dale. It can be very easy to get lost amongst the snow. You get sort of snowblind. Everything looks the same, especially out on the tundra, which it's been a while since you've done, honestly. You usually stick to the roads. When you look up into the sky, first you see nothing. You find the stars that you're looking for to get your bearing. Then outlined in darkness amongst the stars, you see something flying in the air above, far away in the distance. You can see the aurora in the sky, dimming. And you recognize the silhouette or real atop some sort of large bird flying in the sky. The aurora dims for a moment, and then it grows in strength again.
I think I reach into my bag of holding. I take out a jar full of guts that I poured and splashed some Tasha's caustic brew in, and I pop it open and I give it a whiff. Is it a caustic stinky poison yet?
I think go ahead and roll your poisoner's tools.
Wonderful.
Definitely.
Sweet. I think I take it out, and then I take a strip of leather as well, and I wrap it around it, and I put all of my bolts, all like 17 of them or something that I have. I don't have much. But the bolts that I have, I'm going to just dip them in there, and then I'm going to wrap around the mouth of the jar like a leather skirt to keep them, one, bundled, and two, to keep the stink in. And I'm just going to sort of let that sit and soak for a bit.
How does seeing a reel in the sky make you feel right now, Moonbrook?
Well, Moonbrook is actually going to look over to Teriel and like point her out for him to see. Like she is going to grab him and yank him forward, and then just be like, "Look, she's there. Do you see her?"
Oh, what is she? What is that? She's on something there. What is that?
She's on a rock, right?
You can make
do I
me
know
a
that?
nature check.
Okay. I have no fucking idea, man, but she's just flying through the air, and I don't know how she does it. She's a fucking god, you know? So don't tell me ever again that you doubt her, because she's there. You can see her, right?
Never doubt her existence. But every god can be taken down. They're physically in our realm. And the fact that she's riding something says a whole lot.
I don't know. From this angle, it looks like she's actually doing it on her own. I can't even tell. It's all.
Well, I have a plan. Just calculating right now.
You have a plan against her,
Yeah?
right? Sure. I believe you. You're gonna do great. And Moonbrook is like gonna peek out the side to see if Vellynne's still there. She has like this weird feeling about her.
Sure.
Is she still on her cart?
Yeah. Still doing the thing.
Now, Vellynne, you're leading the way, yes?
Right.
So you would look outside and you can see Vellynne sort of on the dog sled, dogs up ahead.
Cheppy.
Cheppy's gonna like stick her head out the window as well.
Yes, Moonbrook.
She's still there. She's not. Do you see that up in the sky? And then like she'll point out.
Cheppy heard you guys talking about it.
I
So
just
it's
want to make
not.
sure. I thought it was her too. I thought they were. The
I
same
thought it
person.
was her as well. Cheppy was just. When you said you saw her, I was like, "Whoa, is Vellynne still in front of us?" So it's not.
No,
her.
No, it's not her.
You'll get weird vibes. Cheppy
I
still
still get
does
very
not
weird-
trust.
I know. Me too. It's weird. They're doing this conversation loud enough for everybody in the car to hear.
We just have our heads out the window talking about this while you guys are inside.
Well, I
Do you
guess we
have
just have to
to,
keep an eye out.
Do you have to, when you communicate through Frog, do you have to turn it on? Or is it always on?
Okay, go on.
I don't think it's always on. Like, I can choose to do it or not.
I'm just curious if Vellynne is just like
I know, I'm just
looking
eating.
at Frog right now. All this is happening.
I guess we just have to keep an eye on her. Cheppy still doesn't. Cheppy still gets weird feelings in her tummy.
I'm there with you. We'll keep an eye on her, and we have two. Wait, no, there's 4 eyes between me and you. Wait, no, there's 6 eyes between me and you because we got
And
Frog.
Frog.
6. There's so many eyes to keep on her. It's fine.
And 7 if you include me.
No, I think
We got this. What?
No, 7.
I think
7.
she's fine. I think she's
Wait.
fine. I think you guys are paranoid.
Cheppy's gonna like pop her head in.
You guys aren't supposed to be listening to this. Outside is quiet time.
Well, I can hear everything.
You're not being.
How can I
quiet.
not hear? You're so loud.
I have
She can
nothing
probably
to do
hear
with
you.
this.
So I don't disagree
Moonbrook, I
with
think they
you.
can hear us.
I
We
do
should probably
think
just
we
go
should-
in.
Yeah, we might as well
Take
go in.
advantage of the situation.
We can hear you, yes?
From where
Yeah,
I am,
was
would I
it?
be able to hear anything?
Make a
God, I
perception
hope
check.
so.
God, please roll a nat 20.
Not that far. I mean, you're probably
That's
only
so
like
bad.
30 feet away or so.
I hope she hears it. That way,
Yeah.
Jerry can be like, I told you
Perception is
so.
wisdom?
Wisdom, sorry.
21.
Oh, yeah. You can hear them.
Sweet.
That's okay.
You're not exactly a quiet bunch, Vellynne.
You realize I can hear you, right?
See, I told you. I told.
Vellynne-
I told him.
Ariel was
Vellynne
right.
sort of yells back.
Oh, shit. Hey, she can hear us. And, like, it's super loud that she says this, so she can hear us.
You stuck your heads out of the window to have this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you were like...
Outside is quiet time, though.
If you said it any louder, we would be worried about an avalanche.
I mean, maybe the orcs heard too, so they could follow us back. I mean,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, God. You know, we were just playing. It's just jokes. It's not serious. It was Cheppy.
Yeah, honestly, Cheppy doesn't trust you just yet.
Everybody
Cheppy's
give
not
me
gonna
a
lie.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure.
Okay. That's not scary.
Everybody
off
in the
disadvantage.
goblin wagon has a +4. Vellynne does not.
yes.
I have a 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cheppy, you and Moonbrook are pretty tired. You've all been traveling for a long time. You haven't taken a rest really for a while since before the fishing happened. And you can feel, you're yawning a lot, and it's just kind of, this trip has been going on for a while. You've been traveling across the tundra for hours and hours, and it's pretty late. If you don't stop soon, you're probably going to have to take an exhaustion here.
Would they be able to technically just sleep in the cart if it's just the two of them? If the cart is still moving, could they just rest in the cart since they don't have to do anything?
Absolutely. Would you like to do that?
Hell yeah, because Moonbrook has been tired for like a million years at this point.
Cheppy's
Okay.
embarrassed and tired. She's just gonna go and crawl in a hole and fall asleep.
Wait,
If
wait,
you
wait,
are,
no.
I want to qualify something very quickly. Because I feel like there's something that players think that they can do when they are resting, and that is be hyper vigilant, be ready for battle, and when you are resting, when you're trying to take a long rest, it basically nullifies that stuff. So I'm just letting you know.
It's fine with me, because I'm just going to go into my trance where I'm cool, man. And
Cheppy feels pretty safe around everybody here. Nissa's amazing and very strong. She'll just beat up anybody who tries to hurt Cheppy.
it's true. Well, I'm really embarrassed as well. So, we could just come over here and just go to a quiet time in the corner. All right? And they're really loud when they're saying this too.
Classic.
I think I wouldn't say anything else. I would just walk over to them and like sit down next to them and look menacing. Just so they know they're protected.
I was gonna say in the cart, you're probably more like crawling over the people in it as you.
Very minimal space in here, for sure.
I'd like
Cheppy's
shift
gonna
in their
cuddle up.
general direction and like hold my halberd and just be like,
Yeah, doesn't she look super hot when she does that? Anyways, we're going to sleep.
That's my face. That's my face. That's my
Are you
face.
taking
Yes,
off any armor that you have?
Oh,
That's another thing
No.
that players don't typically do.
I do. I take off everything. Like
Yeah.
That's right. You are always.
He's
You
always
need,
naked.
you need to take time to take your armor and stuff off. It's not comfortable sleeping in
Every chance
that.
he gets.
But if you'd like, you
anyone
can wear
need
it.
help?
My character's part god, Whack. So you can do anything, and he's comfortable doing it.
He's kind of proved that a couple
It's a
times.
part of
so
my
far. It's a little
backstory.
scary.
Chippy just has some like light leather armor on. It's probably not much. She would just take it off and throw it next to her.
Okay.
Yeah, same. It's light armor, light leather. Takes them off.
Okay.
No
It's
big
not
deal.
plate mail.
Yeah, no problem.
Are we all taking a long rest right now? Is that what's going on, or is it just the two of
No,
them?
just those two.
I mean,
We're-
we're all
They're
feeling
sleeping.
tired, right?
You're all
That's
I mean,
the point.
Shep-
Yeah.
Sheppy,
I'm good.
Sheppy
Yeah.
and Moonbrook were the ones that were like on the border of exhaustion right now.
Oh, okay.
So they're, when you get exhausted, you can feel it. I mean, you guys are powering through basically to go as far as you can, and that was what the consensus was before you left.
Right.
You're
Right,
like,
right,
let's
right.
go as far as we
What?
can
What?
until we
What?
get tired.
I said right.
Oh, I thought you said Ray.
No,
Jeez.
sorry.
Okay. So, you continue traveling. Moonbrook and Sheppy begin to take a long rest, while the rest of you continue. Through the tundra you travel. Ray, and Mortis. I would like Ray, Mortis, and Vellynne. I need Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, Vellynne. You've traveled for another few miles. Wide open white tundra. You are pooped. It's time to stop.
I'll go ahead and pull over the cart.
The dogs are probably really tired too. And you pull over, you can sort of hear them, huffing and puffing. You can see the cold breath leaving their mouths. And you can see up ahead, Ray, Mortis, the cart, the dog sled has stopped.
And it's pulling over, and it's pulling over, and we're stopping, and we stopped. Why do we stop?
I'm good. Are you good? I'm good.
Fine.
Sleep time, darlings.
What?
Say it's been about 2 hours since Cheppy and Moonbrook started to rest.
Okay.
She's human, don't you forget. We don't have
You're
millions.
right. Silly humans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm half human, so I get the sleep
Yeah,
thing.
well,
I'm
you're
actually
half
really
silly.
envious of that whole, sit down and sort of hang out for a couple hours thing that you do.
Hang out for a couple hours? It's not
Yeah.
as... It's a little bit more to it, but,
You can see
Intently hang
Vellynne.
out.
As if you are just sitting.
You can see Vellynne sort of getting off the dog sled, and she's ordering her zombie kobold Dax to probably get some things off of the cart.
Yes, that too.
Hello, Dax. Hello.
All right, time to set up shop.
Okay, I can feed all the animals, and then I'll go around and give them a round of good berries.
Got a kobold here we can get rid of. Can feed him one of them.
wait a minute. So we're stopping in the middle of nowhere. Has anybody checked the perimeter? Is there anything? We don't know what's out here.
I'm doing
Last
that
time
right now. He lies, and he takes out his skull from his eye and puts it in a blob of booger, and then booger bundulates into the sky as I then start to close my other eye as I try to look through the skull.
Sure. Give me a perception check, Mortis.
Yoki yoki. How's a 10?
It's bleak, is what it is.
Yeah. Exactly what I was
lot
looking at
of
the cart.
White, empty tundra. And I
Alright.
imagine at the edge of your vision, it's probably just fades into sort of darkness, right? Like,
Right.
it doesn't sort of, have the same effect that it would in the daytime. It just kind of
Right.
fades into the darkness. If you've ever watched any videos with like a light near the bottom of the ocean or anything along those lines, I imagine it probably looks a little bit like
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
And you can see the wind sort of kicking up over the snow, that sort of harsh gusts of wind blowing little bits of snow across the landscape. It's just cold, bleak.
Not much. Don't say anything. Looks just like the second verse, same as the first kind of thing going on around here.
Question.
Carry-
Are we still in the cart?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm
That's up
out.
to you.
I'm feeding.
And Vellynne is in her little hut thing?
Well, Vellynne is getting set up. She just got off of the
Right.
sled and looks
So
like
is
she's
she-
getting set up.
Is that what she's doing, or is she's going to pitch a tent?
No, I'm gonna be setting up the hut.
Okay. What Teriel's gonna do is he's gonna peek out the window and then look at her setting up, and then look down at Cheppy and Moonbrook, and is just going to kind of think to himself, should he move them? But then would it be rude since they said some stuff about her? So he's just contemplating. And he decides to pick up Cheppy and leaves Moonbrook just because he can't pick her up. And tries to move her to the hut, just like holding her, wrapped her in furs or whatever, and picked her up.
Sure.
And took her out of the the goblin cart.
Yeah, we can assume you just do this. There's no roll or anything.
She
Well,
would
you
totally turn in and like cuddle into his chest as he picked her up.
Cool. Then he walks towards Vellynne and he like raises an eyebrow and he's like, I told you, this is why things happen the way they are. He like whispers that to her.
Tis what it is, darling.
Just have patience. Due time. Takes a lot to convince these. I don't want to catch a cold or anything if you don't mind, because she stay inside your...
The hut's for everyone, darling, not just me.
Thanks. And whenever she sets up, he'll take Cheppy inside. He'll look back at Nissa and kind of nod his head and walk inside and lay Cheppy down and make sure she's tucked in and look around. And he walks back to the door and he's just like, I'm gonna look for some, I don't know, see if there's any wood buried or something around here. I'll just be right around the back. And he walks out and goes around, puts his hood on, and then goes around and looks for supplies.
Okay.
Though he knows that pretty much nothing's out there.
You can make a survival check, by the way, whenever.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Where's he going?
Oh, I would probably just take care of Moonbrook. Stay close by.
Do you keep her in the cart? Do you bring her to the hut? What do you want to do?
No, if Teriel brought Cheppy into the hut, I would definitely bring Moonbrook into the hut as well.
Okay.
For clarification, the hut, what does it look like again?
Well, it's supposed to be... Let me make sure I take a look at the spell, because I think it's supposed to be...
Isn't it translucent?
It's supposed to be translucent from the outside. Or, like, you can adjust it to make it match the area. Let me see.
Atmosphere inside the space comfortable and dry, regardless of weather outside until it's
The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, so I would probably choose white.
Okay.
So it blends in. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot diameter circle.
Okay. I think after I was done feeding the animals the good berries and they're all passed out, probably threw one to myself, and then I'm gonna go find Teriel, wherever he is, milling about.
Sure, you can see him outside. Teriel, believe it or not, with a 22, you still don't really find anything. This is like the wide open tundra, and you essentially have gathered maybe some snow for water. I think that's about it. But even with a 22, it's just the frozen tundra out here. I'll tell you what you do find, maybe. I think you might also find maybe some like frozen like brush plants, you know what I mean? Kind of like just like sort of like weird grasses and stuff like that, but they're kind of like frozen. You would have to sort of de-thaw them a bit.
I guess
He just picks up what he can.
As you come back, wait, did you find anything?
Well, let's just say you came to me because he wanted to be outside for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
Ray
kinda-
and Mortis are basically heading towards you.
He just kind of turns around and he's like, no. Well, I mean,
What are you looking for?
I don't know if this is something, but there's some kind of plants here. And he's like trying to dig it out without ruining it.
You can see Nissa is kind of peeking out of the hut, probably looking to see where you all are as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd bend down and look at the plant or whatever he's got his hands on and just sort of, I don't know, see if I recognize anything good or bad about it.
It's just kind of like a brush plant, like some, you know, a kind of grass, some kind, you know.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm gonna.
For? You're looking for grass? Is that what this is?
No, I was looking for, like, you know, dry wood of any sort.
No, you should just ask. You should just ask.
And he reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out this long plank, like 25 feet of wood.
And he goes, see, I got wood.
Where did that come from?
Can't be 25 feet.
At all.
Maybe 12 feet. A long-ass piece.
No.
Don't brag.
What do you mean? I grabbed it from the rubble.
You
We
did,
just saw how
but
big
the
it
bag
was.
of holding can't fucking hold it, you
It
goober.
can't hold that? It can't hold 12 feet?
No!
Oh.
Whatever. I'll just take a long-ass piece. How much can it hold?
I believe it's 6 feet is the longest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take out a
And yes, chat, you
long-ass
just
piece.
heard a player complain about the bag of holding.
That's right.
They nerfed that this edition. Am I right, guys?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
I don't know. So Tariel, it's been a while since we've been this far from town or road or anything. We almost ran into orcs. I can do something else to hide us even more, but do you think it's necessary?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's 4 feet.
You did good back there. We need to start avoiding danger and not try to take it on every turn.
Yeah.
Every time we do something like that, it takes something out of us and we're not ready for the real danger.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I believe we're being watched as he looks up to the sky. We don't want to show all our tricks at once.
That's fair enough.
No. I'm worried.
About what?
The lady's very open about Vellynne. And, well, let's just say I have my ways of finding out some things. Now, I don't completely comply with everything that she says because, and this is him very much quiet whispers.
Okay.
But I conducted a ritual. Mishan helped me with it. And for the most part, she's genuine. Now, does that mean she has alternative plans? Probably. Everyone does.
Okay.
But if
I think I
something
would've-
does happen,
Come out to like talk with them. And I would say, I think the course we're on is the only one we can be on. I agree with them that we should be wary, but I don't see another path for us. It sounds like you don't either.
I like her. You know, she gave me a nice hug. You know, I mean, she's been nothing but gracious to me. And I think Ray's
look,
sort
I
of
know her type.
doughy-eyed.
I know her type.
Nice.
But she's like, let's just say we have a lot in common. Our people, her people, my people, her people. When there comes magic and items of very power, potency, you know, we're drawn by it. If it comes down to it, just let me handle it. Don't get involved, don't interfere. I'll handle it.
Hey, you know, I think we've been through enough. I trust you, okay?
But
I am here if you need anything. I know you know that, but
I know. But with that, we need to treat her like part of the group, at the very least. And think
I
of it
agree.
like this. If things go down the wrong path, 2 things can happen. Well, 3. 1, we gain her trust. And she becomes one of us. That's the best path. 2, we make her feel like one of us. She trusts us. If we have any red flags, we handle what we need to handle. Or 3, if it comes down to a bargaining chip, we can always turn her in to them. Obviously, there's something here That's not right between her and the Brotherhood. If things go south, we use her as something to get what we want, they get what they want. Now, I don't want that to happen. I would rather her be a part of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I agree. You know,
I think,
we'll just
especially with what's ahead, we have to just function as a unit and keep our
Yeah.
eyes open.
should we. Do we need to pull them aside somehow? Maybe talk to them a little bit and
No,
just
it'll
say,
be
like,
it'll
stop?
be unnatural. Let
Okay.
them have their talk. She understands. But if we make it to where we're sitting here and we're acting the part,
Yeah.
she can read through it.
Okay.
And not Moonbrook especially is not the type to be able to like hide her feelings very well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Chappie, on the other hand, will just kind of say what's on her mind. I honestly think what needs to happen is we let them do what they need to do, but we keep it copacetic. And the biggest thing is that we convince them that we cannot go into this danger that we have no idea what's there waiting for us with mistrust on our hands. We all took a chance with trust with each other. The times that we didn't, look what happened.
Oh, yeah, I know. Literally split us how many times?
There's also that method of backing someone in a corner so much that they lash out. No one wants to feel trapped. So we've investigated. I have done my ritual of sorts. She says what she says. Very good at going around the truth, so to speak, but there is some truth there. And if she believes her, then so do I. But I do know that when the object of power is in front of us, that's when we need to be on our best alertness.
Okay. Nissa? You good with that too?
I agree. I think we have chosen a path, and we are on this path with her. I don't think we can fully trust her, but I think she has to be one of us.
Okay. Well, other than that, I don't know really what we're going into other than a little bit what we've been told. So I imagine the danger ahead of us is, I don't know. It's going to be hard.
Brave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Essentially, if we're going where? Did she mention frost giants?
I think she did, right? She mentioned more than one.
If she mentioned
I do not
frost
know
giants,
how we are to fight more than one. We struggled with one alone.
well, it's not only that. Frost giants live in an area where it's extremely cold. I can only imagine the power of. I don't think it's going to be a surprise for them when, you know?
We are a little stronger now, and we do have Vellynne's aid.
I'm not talking about being strong. I'm talking about what's above us.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. But we can also be sneaky.
That
which
is
might be
true.
something worth.
Can
Anyway.
we ask
I am
yourself
not
why
very
is
good
she
at
all the
that,
way out
but-
here? You just got to be careful not to show all of our marbles.
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
we
you.
have to be smart. That was how we beat that frost giant in the first place.
I'm not worried about the
Kevy's
frost giant. Listen,
Brilliance.
Well, yeah, but in general, I get you.
I'm talking about.
With her as well. We are never going to outpower what we face. We have to be smart.
Well, couple things. Nissa, if you need to see, I know you've got torches and whatnot, but if you need to see, let me know, okay? As soon as you want it, you got it. As long as I can do it. And then, Teriel, I can hide us some. I can, so if you see an opportunity and I don't see it, just poke me, okay?
I do need to speak to you alone, Ray.
All right.
Okay.
I've been thinking about some stuff, and all right. Where's Mortis?
I think he's around us right now.
Did he
just sort
walk away?
Probably. Yeah, most likely walked away.
Okay.
When in doubt.
All right, so Teriel takes Ray and they walk out further from the house, kind of closer towards maybe like a more slush pile of snow. I want to show you something. Maybe we can make something of it. If we're going to be fighting anything bigger than us, we're going to have to lock it down. But I believe that we can do something. And Teriel takes his hand and he punches it in the snow until he hits something hard, which will be the ground. And then he turns his hand and whips it up real quick, and you see this vine come out, and it's got thorns, and it's not like a thing of beauty. It's kind of
Is it gnarled and sort of?
Yeah, it's like wicked, malevolent looking vine. Dark green. Now, Ray, can you expand on this?
Do you mean can I grow that?
Yeah. I wonder if we are able to do something together. Now, I'm just learning this. I don't really even know how I can do it, but if we can make this grow, we can probably expand both of our whatever this is and entangle multiple targets at once.
The entanglement spell normally does cover an area of, I believe it's 20 feet.
Now, if you can do that and I'm in the middle of it,
so
if things get spicy, if something happens, you wrap that thing around me and Vellynne and everyone else in the vicinity that is going to pose danger, and you leave. And then I will handle it from there.
So here's my question. Actually, I am going to cast Plant Growth to see what happens. I'm going to throw it at it with my staff up, hand out, murmuring, and yeah, I'm going to cast it and see what happens.
Cast Plant Growth. The spell seems to intensify. Both of you seemingly straining with the effort. Both of you please make a Constitution saving throw.
So 10, and that's +4 and 8.
As soon as the spell is cast, you both sort of lose the concentration, and the vines just sort of... There's a moment where they seem to grow larger, and then they just sort of fades.
Ow. Okay.
It's gonna take practice.
Yeah.
Damn it, I blame myself.
No. No, this is no,
This is me tapping into the power of the ancients, right? Ancestors of ours. Deep. Every time I close my eyes in trance, I envision them. They're gorgeous. Nothing like the stories tell us of our original creation, but they're made of the forest themselves. They're one with the earth, the sky, the moon, you name it. Different versions of them. And every time I close my eyes, I hear these seances in my head, and I sporadically can make things happen, intense situations of danger. But if I can control this and you can somehow amplify it, there's no telling what we can do. You can possibly Imagine one of these being used as a weapon.
Yeah.
Intensify it, make it impale, wrap, constrict, bramble, bleed. Strict the law straight to them. All the non-believers, the sayers, the ones that have banned us and baned us for so long, treated us, hid the true power away from us for all this magic. When all the magic was in the earth the whole time, right? Right as we walk over it.
I wonder, and I'm looking at where the vine, where he'd gotten the vine. I'm wonder if when I do that and when you do that, like that's the same thing, sort of, right? I mean, so you're digging into nature, right? I mean, you're pulling from that.
Trying. It's different. It's older. Yours are lush and green and vibrant. Mine are dark and mangled, and it's like it's been there, but it's something deeper, you know? It's hard to control. Maybe that's why.
It looked different, but
I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna learn whatever you did. And maybe I can apply it, and if we do this together, maybe we can create something amazing, brilliant.
yeah, well, there's a lot of other things that, you know, we're gonna need to go through, because again, I don't know what I'm going into with you. We don't know what we're going into, and I know you got the tactical mind, so I don't know, maybe we can just sit down and just have a conversation and just talk about, I don't know, ways we can help each other out.
Both of you, probably while having this conversation, can feel the weariness sort of in your bones. It's been a very long day. You've probably been awake for 20 hours, something like that.
You know, maybe we should, we'll practice this when we're not so tired.
Yeah.
All right? Look,
However, I want to hear some of those stories and then start walking back towards the dome. Just sort of chattering back and forth. Like, you really got to expand on this, because I don't know even
it all
what all
started
this is.
with a gift. And then
Cariel and Ray trail off. The rest of the group resting in the spell cast by Vellynne, Harpel. You begin all to take your rest that is very badly needed. Moonbrook, please make a wisdom saving throw for me. While you are asleep, you begin to hear the sounds of a blizzard. It's reminiscent of something very familiar to you. The land stretches out around you. Things grow white.
I can't see anything. Everything is so the same.
You hear
And
the
it stretches out
sounds
forever.
of footsteps around you. Cold breathing.
Do I see anything? I just hear it, right?
You just hear it. Maybe when you turn your head left or right, you see the barest hint of a form. Footsteps in the snow.
I'm going to follow the footsteps, so...
The footsteps are around you. There are two sets. One to your left and one to your right. They're following pace with you, appearing in the snow as you step. Another set of footsteps walks to your side.
Stop it. So, Moonbrook is going to turn her head to the side to look at one of the... to try to see if she can catch, like, a good sight of one of the forms. And see if it, like, is something that she can make sense of.
Please make a perception check. This will be the 23, as you are no longer exhausted.
Do I still get the +4?
On the wisdom save, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You look around to your left and right, and it's difficult to see, but you see the shapes of two people that you recognize. One is Alice. The other is Nissa. And as you see them, one on either side of you, as soon as you understand who they are, they disappear.
Don't leave me out here. And she's gonna frantically start looking around for the steps to be still there, even though they disappeared. She doesn't want to be alone. She's been alone her whole life. Ever since she started traveling and become an adventurer, and especially after losing Alice. So she's looking around.
There is a figure in the distance, dressed in rags, dark against the white of the snow. You see a glowing bright white and blue light coming from underneath the hood. A hand extends outward towards you and points. A finger too long points towards you. You recognize some of the clothing, the cast-off rags. Is that Alice's cloak?
Alice? Moonbrook is going to run towards the figure.
Charging forward, you rush through the snow, looking all about you. You can see footprints sort of following you on the snow. Louder and louder they follow with you as you rush forward, running towards the figure in the rags. As you approach, the light from underneath their hood grows brighter and brighter, and suddenly they're gone.
Alice.
The blizzard grows stronger all around you. The wind is blowing hard. The snow is in your face, obstructing your vision. You cannot see. You are alone.
Alice. Nissa. Moonbrook's gonna duck down and get into a ball shape.
Into the fetal position, Moonbrook falls to the ground. Snow begins accumulating all around you, Moonbrook. It's cold. It's so cold. You wake up with a start. Around you, you can see the group sleeping. Nissa is resting nearby. Everyone's asleep.
Oh, God.
And just for a brief moment, as you look at Nissa, you hear fading in the distance.
Moonbrook has a lot of feelings about this, but as she looks down at Nissa and as she's sleeping, she realizes that Alice is kind of letting her go. Like, finally. So Moonbrook's gonna brush away some tears that looks something like mine, and she's going to just quietly stand up, like shamble over Nissa's, body, and then she's going to go outside the hut for, like, to catch her, like, get a bit of fresh air. And as she's out there, she just kind of looks off into the distance and she says, "Thank you, Alice. Thank you. But I've got to let you go. I think you let me go too." And with that, Moonbrook's gonna go to just take a few more moments.
The wind
and then
sort
go...
of, hits you as you leave the hut, looking outside. And I think there's maybe a light in the distance that you can see, and it starts to fade out.
Yeah, as she sees the light fade out, just like in the dream, like more tears fall in heavy succession, and she just can't help but like gasp for air at this point. Like, it doesn't matter how cold it is or how, like, her tears are now, like, freezing basically as soon as they come off her cheeks, but, like, she's just, this, like, weight of Alice has been lifted, and she's free of this guilt that she has for not doing right by Alice as she would perceive.
Do you think that Alice lets you go, Moonbrook, or do you think you let Alice go?
I think that Moonbrook let Alice go, but Moonbrook thinks that Alice let her go. So, that's how I perceive it. But so Moonbrook would still think that Alice let her go. But Moonbrook is the one that really let Alice go in favor of moving forward with her life, with her new friends, and with her heart like falling for Nissa. So
the cold catches your tears falling in the snow. Snowflakes now themselves. You head back inside. There's probably some gentle snoring around the group.
It's really gentle. It's very gentle and quiet in here. And Moonbrook's going to actually sit down beside Nissa and like move so she like scoots Nissa's head to put on her lap, and just, it's something that they've done before. It's not like a big deal, but like she'll like wrap her arms around her shoulders and just like kind of hold her there.
It's like Nissa's
and just
cheese grater like dragon scales just kind of rubbing up against your, you know, your skin.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, she's cute when she sleeps, so, you know, no big deal.
And you rest there. The group gets a full night of sleep. You all get your HP back. Half your total hit dice come back. Your spells refresh, and any other things you might have refresh. And you all begin to wake up for the next day.
Chubby had a great sleep.
Yeah, me too, Chippy. What's up?
Whoa, Chubby doesn't even know what time it is. What day is it? How long has Chubby been asleep? That was amazing. Oh. How did Chubby get in here?
I think Nissa would get up from Moonbrook's lap and just kind of like realize where she is and just like put her hand on Moonbrook's shoulder and just like squeeze a little bit. Just like silent thanks for being her pillow.
Moonbrook doesn't say anything. She just blushes and ignores it.
And then Nissa, I would say to Cheppy, Teriel brought you in and tucked you in last night.
Thank you, Teriel. Chubby probably would have froze her butt off out there.
Don't mention it. And he's putting on his armor, the rest of his armor, and stands up and takes a sigh of relief. He looks at Cheppy and looks at Moonbrook and Tess. He's saying Tess, Nissa, and he kind of just lifts an eyebrow, like, and then walks out.
Looking like beets they are, darling.
With a brief smile, and he's just like, mm-hmm. He walks outside and just looks around, checks on the cart.
Cart's still there. The axe beaks are sort of cuddled up and bundled up with the dogs outside. Just a big feather and fluff pile.
And he just kind of like, he looks around. He's just like, and he just runs up to them and starts like pushing his face all over him and just like kind of like, oh God, you guys are so cute. And he's like speaking in animal talk. And he's just like, he's like really close to them. And thus nobody hears him, but you could definitely see him like hunched over, like fully face planted in fur.
Just so happens that Moonbrook's walking outside to go to the cart to go get her armor and put it on.
Why are you rubbing your face against me?
Because you're... Who is this?
This is
It's not
Baron.
Frog, is it? Oh, Baron. Because you're so fluffy. Look at you. Look at your feathers. Oh my God, you're so cute. Oh, so Baron, where's Stark? Oh, he's under you. What are you? What? Hey, are you still breathing under there?
I'm
Oh, look at
breathing.
that.
Why are you bothering me? I'm trying to rest.
I'm sorry. All right. Fine. All right. Oh, look Look at the puppies. Look at you. You're gonna grow up to be big old donkeys, aren't you? And it's like pinching their teeks.
What are you doing to my dogs?
Well, you know, they had a lot of freaking snow on them.
You have any treats? Treats would be great.
Treats?
Treats? You have treats?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you know
Are
what?
there treats here?
Yeah, you know what? Your master have a Vellynne all
I'll smell your
inside of
butt
her
in
shawl.
case there are treats.
No, there's nothing there. How could you mistreat these poor animals the way you do out in the snow? That's not even how you're supposed to.
You have a bone?
She has a bone. She has
Treats?
plenty of bones. You know where your bones are? Your bones are in that undead thing right there. Tons of them. You should eat it when you start looking.
You see all the dogs like start to look over to your zombie kobold, Vellynne.
Yep, right
Bits
there.
of
If you get it
drool are
quickly.
forming.
Yeah, go get it.
Whatever you've just done, undo right now, young
What
man.
do you mean? I don't know anything. I just like to make sure the animals are okay. He stands up and just kind of like whisperly walks by her, and he's like, "You have seconds," and he just walks up towards Ray and Mortis and everybody.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check, please, Teriel, with advantage.
Animal handling.
The dogs begin to rush over to Dax, the zombie kobold, and begin chowing down on it.
Oh, God!
He puts his arm on Ray, and he's like,
Disgusting, but I love it.
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, God!
"Well, she
No,
wanted
this
to be one
bone
of
is
us,
mine.
right?"
No, that thing is inside of nature's balance.
this bone is
Are
mine.
you trying to kill my dogs, Teriel?
They'll be fine.
Oh, this tastes
great.
disgusting,
But I still love it.
They're fine. They're fine.
Welcome to the family, Vellynne.
Perfectly good vessel, and you go and ruin it.
It's not perfectly good. I can see bones and stuff.
Wasn't perfectly
we
good. It was
helped
a
it out.
kobold.
The
Yeah,
kobold
exactly.
is decimated. It's no more.
Oh,
Bastard.
look, it's only bones now.
I'm
There we
a
go.
and you
That's
bring
kobold.
undead stuff
That
around
could
me.
have been very helpful as some sort of a pincushion of sorts in combat. You saw the battle with that dragon.
I did, and he got stepped on. Yep, I completely saw
Well, they
that.
also absorbed most of the damage that it was doing, good sir.
It did? Really? I couldn't tell
They were
by the way.
focused on my kobolds the entire time.
It looked like it just
Cheppy,
walked
like-
over him and was going somewhere.
She like sticks her head out of the tent.
Chappie did good things too with the dragon.
Yeah, of course.
I killed Zardarok. Just want to let everyone know.
That has nothing. You gotta look. It was good.
I
you
killed a
did good
baby
job.
yeti.
Thank you.
You owe me another corpse, Teriel.
Oh, I do? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
And if you're not careful, it might just be you.
Wait, could we get Leoric back?
That was a
No.
joke. In case
No. Very much.
Oh, you're.
I'm gonna pull out Leoric's finger. Can you
No,
reanimate
put that away.
this?
No.
Well, I'm just asking. I don't want you to
Can
do
you
it.
bring Chappie's hand back?
And Cheppy,
Why
like,
are you
reaches-
carrying a finger?
He likes
Why
to
not?
point out
Carrying a
things.
hand.
That's why. Haha, you know. All right, everyone, let's get ready.
They made
Cheppy
Cheppy just takes her hand out of the bag.
Can you fix
Oh,
this?
God.
That actually is her hand. Like
that thing
that
frozen
is.
solid
Frozen
now?
hand. It looks exactly like
Is
Cheppy's
this-
other hand.
Can I have
It's
that?
Chappie's
Oh my
hand.
God.
She
I have that
lost
hand?
it. Moonbrook might have
Don't
cut
give it
it
to
off.
Mortis. No.
It's not a mine.
No.
I did cut it off. It was for good reason though. So you
Are
know.
you using that,
Die
Chippy?
otherwise.
Yeah, it looks slightly
no, you
necrotic.
can't have Chappie's hand.
Oof.
Isn't it?
Well, whenever you want to pawn it off, I'll take it.
No.
And she like uses it to point at Morty. Like,
No.
That's
Chappie's hand.
That looks weird, right? Like
That's
that looks
gross.
really
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Can someone hold this bag? Chappie can't put it back in by herself.
odd.
I'll help her.
All right.
Thanks,
well,
Nissa.
now that we got all that
No
out
problem.
and the dogs look like they're completely full, that's great.
Dogs are already puking.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oops.
Take
Can you
care
grow
of
some
them
grass?
now.
I'm not a. I don't.
Settle their stomachs. You know, you could do the grass thing, like you did the tree, and then they'll be happy, right?
Well, if there's
Don't
grass to
dogs eat-
grow, if there's nothing will grow. Like I can't just. I can't
I
make
have
nothing.
these if you want to.
Cheppy loves grass. Cheppy would eat all the grass.
Yeah, but I don't.
What? You eat grass?
Cheppy loves grass.
Fine. Do
It's
I have grass
delicious. It's a
seeds in my
salad.
I'm going to
component
check
pouch?
on the dogs. If I walk up to the dogs and I like try and inspect them and see if they're gonna be okay.
Oh, they don't look good. No, they're puking.
Great. Yeah, that's good.
They just ate a zombie. They look terrible.
Well, Terrier, looks like you're carrying a lot of dogs.
They'll be fine.
They
in
can
like
hang
a
out on the
few.
sled while you pull it.
No. Well. I could.
Cheppy wouldn't mind driving that cart.
Well, it's a dog sled.
Yeah.
That sled.
With Terry.
I got it. Well, I could do something with that cart, but your pups will be fine. And
They don't look fine, man. They look
No, they're-
You've poisoned my dogs.
all right,
100%
fine.
poisoned.
Okay.
How many
they're
dogs?
Only
Are
we
there?
had a cleric that could cure
Alright.
poisons. Oh,
Yeah,
darn.
how many dogs are there?
6.
Fuck. Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right.
What seems to be the issue over
What was the
here?
problem with the zombie in the first place?
Mortis,
can you make
fix
like a-
up
Was
some kind of
necrotic
potion?
flesh, and he did something to make
Look,
my
they
dogs
wanted-
eat it.
They wanted a treat, and I gave them a treat. And I two birds, one
Well,
stone. got
the
taken
tree
care of
was a
with some-
kobold, right?
Well,
We
the
saw that.
kobold
It was
an-
awesome.
why-
very
Thank you
much
for that.
not
What
a
was
good
wrong
thing to
with
be
the
around.
kobold just being undead?
It was undead. It was
Yeah,
it was
that-
There's a whole
kobold.
balance of life thing, and that's not a part
If
of
you
it.
wanted to get rid of the kobold, why didn't you just get rid of the kobold? Why did you have to poison my dogs to get rid of the kobold?
I'll unpoison them. Don't worry. All right, Mortis. I need you to
Yes.
whip up something in individual vials or something, and then I'll do the rest.
Like an antidote?
Yeah.
Like unpoison something?
Can you do that? Do you have that?
It's a
Can
great
you
challenge,
like make
isn't it?
like a unpoisoned dog biscuit or something?
I don't unpoison stuff.
Okay. Well, make an antidote. Make something like you were gonna poison it without the poison part, and I'll take care of the rest.
I don't.
That'd
think
be
that'll
gross.
work. I don't. Oh, that'll be gross.
Here, I got one of these
That's the
potions.
step
You want
too
one
far.
of these?
Okay. All right.
All right. Do we still have those little metal cups that you guys took from the tavern?
Potion? You want a potion? I've got several.
That one works. We just need to split them up.
Okay.
Well, Cheppy has
What?
her own personal tankard, but
Need
Cheppy
something
doesn't
for
know
them
if
to
you.
drink out of. It could be one big thing as well. Do we have anything to hold a liquid?
Just put your hands together and like cup it like this, and then like let them.
No, it'll fall through. This is very specific. Mortis,
You can use
have
Cheppy's
something inside
tankard.
that bag, right?
I have several somethings, yes. Depends on which something you are specifically asking for.
Bowl-shaped, not my shield.
Not the shield.
No.
Hey. Yes.
Awesome. All right, let's place that down and go ahead and do your mixture minus the poison.
We should all have mess kits though, like the things we eat with, so that we
Oh, you know,
Not everybody has a mess kit.
I have an
Oh, well,
herbalism
that
kit. I have an herbalism kit. Can I attempt to
I
make
also have an herbalism kit.
some sort of? All right,
Some sort of antidote?
some sort of
Where's my
something to ease
poisoner's
their
kit? Can I
stomach.
make
Not really
Or
an antidote.
anti-nausea medication.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to make Pepto-Bismol.
Do we have any chalk and water?
Wait a second, can I take, I mean, would I know to take the charcoal from the damn fire to, like, do stuff with?
Apparently.
Why?
well, yeah,
Because charcoal will, like, absorb the
activated.
poisons.
Yeah,
Right,
activated
Right.
charcoal
But
can-
why would
yeah.
Moonbrook know?
Well, I'm saying, like, there's been some crazy shit that happens in the Dale, so I don't know. I'm just asking, just
Picked up a charcoal
randomly.
and sucked on
Okay.
that bad boy one day.
I mean, you could. I'm gonna say, here's what I will allow. Healer's kit.
Me.
Herbalism kit is
The paladin.
A paladin that can.
Herbalism kit can hold on.
The herbalism kit contains clippers, mortar and pestle, pouches and vials, and
Proficient with this kit required to create antitoxin.
yes,
Oh.
but you need stuff.
That's fair.
Like a paladin.
I mean, I've been here the whole time. I can cure this whole damn thing. If we
Sure.
just-
Are you going to use 5 points of lay on hands per dog?
That's not it. So, can we go ahead and make a mixture, please? Like a big bowl of it?
Okay, I'm just making a mixture. I've also
Yep,
made
yep,
a
no
bowl.
poison.
No poison. Yeah, there's no poison. This is a healing potion that I have created.
All right,
I guess I will have just poured this entire one out, I guess.
Okay.
Wait,
God.
you know, I just thought about it. If your dogs die, you could just make them alive again. It's fine.
that's true.
That's
Yep,
more.
but I'm not okay with it.
No.
I'm not okay with
First
it.
of all, that
That's
takes
true.
an
I'm
immense
not okay
amount
with
of
it.
my energy. Thank you very much. Necromancy is something that takes effort. And second of all, I would like for my dogs not to die. Thank you very much. The kobolds I didn't give a shit about, but these are my dogs.
Can the paladin do something here, please? I've been trying to do something for the past.
go
I don't
for
know,
Oh, you
2 minutes.
already
What?
did something, darling.
Okay, fine. They can die then.
It
All right.
sounds like she's a hopeless
Fix
necromancer.
it.
What?
Or you
okay, want me
die
to fix
too.
it there? Oh, okay. All right.
Hopeless necromantic. That's
Mortis.
pretty good, man.
All right.
Hey,
Oh,
you?
God. I don't.
Grab the bowl. Ray,
Yeah.
get them over here and line them up and
I'll do my
command
best.
them to wait.
Oh, well. Yeah, I can't talk to him right now, but I'll do my best. So I'm
you
going to
can't?
go over there and
Sucks.
coax him over.
All right. Just bring him over. If I have to talk to him, I will. All right. Teriel's like looking around. He's just like, never done this before, but this will be fun. It's good to test on them before I test it on you. All right. Is
Testing
this
on
a goal?
animals,
You
everyone.
test on. What?
Uh-oh.
Do you want them cured or not?
Well, I have no choice, do I?
All right. So Teriel
You're that
looks
kind
at the
of
bowl
paladin.
and he's just like, Mortis, why is it cloudy and gray?
That's nutrients. That's how you know it's good. If it was clear, then you're going to be getting nothing. Why would you want that?
Okay. And what he does is he grabs the bowl and places his hand in it. And he's like, Mortis, hold it. He's grabbing
Okay.
one rim.
Yes.
And casts lesser restoration in it.
Okay. Ariel begins to cast Lesser Restoration.
That's hilarious. I think I also prepped that this time. Didn't even... Yep, I did. I could have done that.
Okay. All right. You, all of you, come here. No, not you. Don't do
You?
not sniff your sister's butt. You
I'm
come
bringing-
here.
I'm
You and
Trying
you.
to wrangle the dogs.
All right.
Which is
Drink
probably not
up.
hard,
This will
considering.
help
And
with
me?
your puking.
Come on.
Oh, you're talking to dogs?
You can do it.
Come on, dog.
Come on. Come on. That's right. Yep.
Give me
That one
an
right
animal
there is-
handling check.
Absolutely. Hold on. Normal and
And I'm going to bottle some of this stuff.
6.
I was about to say with advantage since I'm helping, but never mind.
So now I have...
No, we can do it with advantage. Go
Okay.
ahead. Roll it again
All
there,
right.
Ray.
Yep, no problem. Perfect.
The dogs are sort of guided over by Ray. The dog that you're leading over, Ray, just pukes all over you.
Great. This is great. This is great. This is working out great.
Can I
It's
keep that?
fine. It's just come in. Just keep bringing them. They have
We've
to
got
drink
one
from this.
person to thank for it all.
Ray, are you going to...
You'll thank me later.
Am I gonna what?
There's
No,
probably
I
like an
don't think
eyeball.
I will.
There's probably like an
You can-
eyeball
oh.
that's like half eaten. That's just kind of resting on Ray's pants.
You going to use that?
Drink up.
No.
All right, great.
Come on, darlings.
Excuse me.
The dogs sort of sniff about. They sort of whimper a little bit.
I'll be scratching their ears. Darlings, come on. Just consume it.
I scraped the puke into a vessel.
It's
and
actually
put
pretty. It should be
in
pretty
my
good.
bag.
I think Cheppy would be
That's
seeing
good.
Mortis doing this, and she would just be like,
The dogs don't seem to drink this.
Well, bottle it up. You'll need it on the trip. And,
Okay, I'll do that. That's easy.
Terry will stand up.
Mortis.
Yeah.
Mortis,
Yes?
go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Well, the good news is I have lesser restoration on my prepared, actually, so I could just use that if I need to.
Sure.
But I'll do that if you still want me to.
I do.
Okay, I'll do it. 15.
Yeah, okay. So you could tell the spell that Teriel cast upon this concoction that you sort of started. You can also tell that it would do nothing.
Okay, great.
A lesser restoration spell must be cast basically on a creature directly, and it can only help one creature. Putting it into some kind of potion might be possible, but
probably in larger quantities.
There's some kind of alchemy that I think needs to happen there. There has to be, and that's your specialty, right? Like kind of like how to work all this stuff. And maybe there are little bits of the spell casting of a lesser restoration spell when you're making certain potions and things. Maybe there's certain elements and magics to channel into the potion.
It's a great base.
Right. So Teriel got like a part of it right, but I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Well, I failed my Arcana class. I don't know.
It's all right. I mean, it's still, I see what you did here. You were trying to do it. You've diluted a lot of it, so it's not going to do much. I could probably.
Fine.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, well, we can fix this. We'll just juice it up a bit.
How many dogs are here?
6.
How many points of lay on hands? 1 point each?
5 points each to get rid of the
clear
poison.
Right?
Well, they'll be fine. All right. Well, I tried. Welcome to the family. He nudges Vellynne and starts packing up the.
And the best way to join the family.
If the family murder's the one thing I give a shit about.
This happens all the time. Somebody murdered
How
the
you
one
get
thing that
into
we
the
give a shit about
family?
too,
Exactly. How you get into the family is
Except we
when
had a hand cut off, and now they're all buddy. We lost Leoric, and
I killed Ray for a
you know
second.
what? Exactly.
I also died for a second.
You obliterated
Yeah,
yourself. This is all
really
part of the
tired of
plan.
dying.
Now you're in the family. Let's go.
You make a
All
mistake,
right.
you're in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
how it is.
You know,
It's true. This is
If
the
someone
shit
else makes a
you're
mistake
welcome
on
in.
you, you're in the family.
I was just saying she didn't make a mistake.
No.
He made a mistake on her.
It was literally malicious. You were maliciously poisoning my dogs.
No, that was delicious. They loved it. They
I mean,
thought
did
it
we
was
know
What did you
the
think would
poison?
happen?
I heard
What did,
them. They
what did
loved
you
it.
think sending a bunch of able-bodied little creatures to nom on some sort of monstrosity that is
was-
necrotic would do to their stomachs?
But what is malicious? What is
They're your
malicious
dogs.
besides a
I
rhyme
thought you
for
would
delicious?
prepare them for it.
You know?
Also, your biggest mistake was finding us. So now that you're a part of us, welcome.
Welcome.
And they'll be fine. They'll be
Yeah,
fine.
that is on you.
Poison wears off over a while. It's no big deal.
Oh yes, I poisoned
Moonbrook-
my dogs. That was me.
See, they're already
my
coming
fault.
around. Look at that one right there. You see it? His puke is
Someone's
clear.
hacking
It's no
something
longer-
up. It's almost
But it's
clear.
no longer green. It's
You better hope
it's kinda
it's
clear.
merely food poisoning.
Oh, clearly it's something.
Chappie, she
May have
seems
to
really
give them
mad,
time
man.
to rest before we can continue on our
It's
journey.
true. Do you think she's gonna freeze us to death?
She looks like she's gonna freeze us to death.
She does look like she's gonna freeze us to death.
It's really loud.
They still know we could hear them.
What?
absolutely not.
So should we maybe get packing? Maybe move a little bit. We could go
Time
at
to
like
go.
a
We gotta
slower
go.
pace.
I got a couple
You're
potions.
probably gonna be vomiting.
I got a couple potions right away if anybody needs them.
The dogs
Elsie would
need
take,
them.
Cheppy would take one.
Okay, you can have one. And
Can
who
you
else wants
dilute the
one?
potions
I'll
and do
take
that,
one
or
as
is this
well.
just
Should we
are
feed them
past
before we
that?
go? No, we should leave. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Will they be
Happy
able
gets
to
one.
pull the cart right now?
They'll be fine.
Sled.
The last thing
That one over
I'll
there is
do,
laughing. He's good.
Last call. Who wants potions?
I'll look in my components pouch for anything that resembles grass seeds, and then if I Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. Do I have anything that looks
Are
like
you going
grass
to try and come up with some kind of ingredients to create an antidote here, Ray?
No, I'm just trying to get something to settle their stomachs so they might be able to move the cart without. Yeah, just grass for them to chew on, which they do instinctually once they feel like.
Well, Teriel found some grass.
That's also true.
Oh,
And I
that's
pointed
true.
that out earlier, but everyone ignored it. So, you know.
There were a full 8 people speaking at once.
That's fair. That's hard.
That's true.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I guess you'll just see Teriel look at the grass, and he's just like, I wonder if I can thaw this in there.
Oh, no. Just put it down. Just put it down. Put it down. I got it.
Don't burn it to a crisp or anything.
I'm not gonna burn it. And then I'm just gonna cast plant growth on it.
I was just like, oh, okay, all right. You could have warned me. It's
There's
fine. It's fine.
A lot more grass now that has spawned forth as Ray casts the spell.
That is green.
And you see Cheppy like run over and grab some and start
runs
nomming.
and tries to intercept her so she doesn't eat it all. I did not know she ate grass.
Yeah, let me get contesting athletics checks from Cheppy and from Teriel.
Nice. Please
And the
win,
dogs.
Cheppy.
Do I get advantage since I caught her off guard?
I think she caught you off guard.
Yeah, she rams you out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay, so Teriel stiff arms you, Cheppy, as you approach.
He just like back into the
He just
ground.
scoops her up and spins around in a circle and puts her down.
But Teriel, Cheppy just wants a little nom.
No.
Just a little grass.
The Vellynne won't be quiet if we don't let her dogs eat.
Just
won't
And he
you
looks
be
back at
quiet?
Vellynne, he's like,
I've been quiet for the past minute,
Whoa, easy, Vellynne.
contemplating your murder.
There's like a slowly increasing like radius around Vellynne of snow that's just like melting.
The steam starts by her feet.
You might want to get that checked. Her feet might be the smell.
I don't think she's going to freeze him. I think she's going to burn him. What do you think?
Okay.
I think you're right. But just like a little noms. Just a little tiny bit.
Okay, well, there you go. If she's going to burn me, then you can stop your suspicions.
Let's see if it'll work. Come on, darlings.
The
And
dogs
I'll try and lead them
happily
over.
nom on the grass as you put it down, as dogs do. And, yeah, they look to be a little bit more placated. They're moving around a little bit more after a few minutes. They still don't
Next
look happy,
time, don't
but...
listen to him, please. Listen to me.
They
Thank
enjoyed
you.
Is there any
They did.
grass left?
Yeah, there's probably a little bit, yeah.
Cheppy would just start struggling in Teriel's arms, just like trying to get over to it.
This is weird.
Give her a little bit. No, give her a little bit of joy, man. Let her do her thing.
He just says this is weird and he lets her go.
And she like runs over and starts just like putting it in her mouth.
And
Yeah,
Teriel
you
just says,
smoke it, you don't eat it, but you know, whatever.
does he just
adorable.
say, like a goat?
Like a repeating cross.
Have you seen her lower half?
But that's not really a goat's half.
You don't know that.
Does it? Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't. Okay, that's fair enough. A goat is.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know any. She wore my pants once and tore it, so I just thought that it was.
Why were your pants off?
She eat it? Did she eat the pants?
I don't want to talk about it. It was a long. I don't even remember.
Oh, long. Right.
Gotta be a long story, 'cause I don't know what else could be.
Yeah, I remember your wood. You tried to take out that back. Exactly.
Yeah, I
you have
do.
no idea what long is. Anyway,
It was long for you.
It was, it was the incident. There was drinks involved, a barrel. I don't know. The Orcs slept in shit.
Drinks and pants.
Teriel woke up in a barrel,
Yes.
naked, and Cheppy had his pants on in the room. It was a great laugh.
She really looked cool
interesting.
in the pants, and then she pulled them off.
I felt pretty great in the pants.
You keep mentioning this Leoric.
Yeah, man, he sounds awesome.
He was.
He was pretty
definitely
great.
I
awesome.
lost him in a fight with a frost giant.
Go on.
You know, I'd rather not. I'd rather get going, you know? Crag cats are looking mighty fine this time of year, isn't it, Mortis? Yes. All right. Okay, let's get going.
I'm pretty warm.
All right. All right. The more we stay here, the more danger we could be in. We have a lot of ground to make, and I want to get some rest because I'm tired. And Terrio slowly turns around and walks.
Do you not
towards the
sleep?
door.
How
Y'all just
tired?
He's just being awkward, you guys. Like, you know, he's having this awkward moment. I just had one. Cheppy had one. He's going to go sleep. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? He feels dumb.
As he should. He just poisoned my dogs.
What a yummy.
No, that's what. And he
It's
goes in the
true.
cart.
I think we should just get moving. We don't want to stay here for another storm. It wouldn't be great.
Yes.
Right.
Hopefully
right.
The dogs will be all right.
We might be moving slower, but we don't have very far left to go, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, so, you know, I know that, you know, our bud here, Ray Tuin, is going to go ahead and take up the helm. Right now, he's just being a little mute. And, you know, whatever. You want to get us moving, buddy?
He's brooding, it seems.
There it is.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were...
No, it's
Never
fine.
mind.
I got it.
You were giving
Don't
us
worry
the
about it.
silent treatment.
I'll just go.
It
drive
was
the
a
car.
silent
It's fine.
treatment.
No, it's fine. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
So, Ray and the group and Vellynne and everyone get the animals sort of hooked back up to the dog sled and the carts, and Ray begins to drive again. Vellynne, are you out in front again?
Yes.
All right. Vellynne, you begin leading the way. The dogs are not doing well. They're moving a bit slower than they were before, but they are moving. There's probably a few accidents along the way.
Oh, God, not on each other's fur.
And,
Does he need to get that?
Yeah, I can get that. Slow us down, slow us down.
Well, I mean, we're going slow. You got plenty of time.
Okay. There, just...
You scoop that up with your hand, man.
Yep.
He's disgusting.
it's on
I don't
sale.
even understand where we found him.
Making like poo snowballs and.
The crag cat.
Yeah, I found him in the crag cat, remember?
No wonder he's so gross. I bet he crawled himself in there.
I really feel like Ray's getting
I would
like
not
maybe
be surprised if
uncomfortably
that was the case.
used to.
yeah, it's pretty gross.
Wait, does he use the same thing that he picks up the?
Yep.
Oh.
That was totally the same hand.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was so horrible, what you just witnessed and what you have been witnessing from Mortis. But the trip continues. Vellynne leading the way. Vellynne, I would like you to make a wisdom check for me.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay.
If he rolls, it's danger.
Vellynne, you get a little bit confused, and there's some doubling back that you all have to do. Maybe, Moonbrook, you might notice on the map or something, but it takes you a little while, like you stop paying attention for a little bit, and eventually you have to point it out to Vellynne, and you lose 2 hours of travel because of it.
Yeah,
Eventually-
Vellynne, you went wrong way.
Oh, apologies.
Eventually you get back on course. And in the distance, you can see the sea of moving ice. Up ahead is a truly different sight for many of you. Giant icebergs, platforms of moving ice scattered about the ocean in the distance. You can see that there is basically like a much more open view now once you've cleared the these hills of snow. And Vellynne, make another wisdom check for me, please.
19.
Oh, thank God.
In the distance, you can see and actually, I need clarification before I do this. Do you have dark vision cast on yourself?
Yes.
You're leading the way, so I just assumed, but I
Yeah, I would
should
assume that
check.
as well. Let me make
Okay.
sure I take that spell slot away.
Okay. You can see in the distance there is a small stone hut just on a ridge sitting up above a shelf of ice. There is no smoke coming from this hut. What do you
How are we
do?
holding up back there?
Good.
Good. How's
You
it
will
going?
see that.
Are we there yet?
Kind of.
Yeah, Ray, you can maybe make something out on the horizon there.
I'll pull the sled over.
Moonbrook tips her head out. Are we there yet?
Thank you.
I'll turn
Chubby
this
will
thing
do the
around.
same
I swear to
thing.
God.
Begin to pull the dog sled over. The goblin wagon following. Do you stop as well?
Yeah. As soon as she stops, I stop.
Yeah. You pull over and stop.
Do we want to possibly scout that out before we all start traveling over there?
Yes.
Sure. I got this.
Wise.
Wait, before you. Okay.
Vellynne, you can see just barely in the range of your vision, past the hut, there is an arch of rock and ice that continues up and over like a stone arch with ice sort of hanging down from it, icicles and whatnot. There are probably some albatross that are flying about.
Those birds?
And you can see that there is a small pier right next to it. And there is an overhanging bell.
Well, that's like to be the pier I was mentioning. Do we want to move forward, or do we want to make sure we don't have any company?
We should probably scout it out a little bit with Moonbrook, and I can keep my eyes open as well, see if anyone's around.
All right.
At least look for some footprints or just anything. Do you think anyone will be here?
It's hard to say. I wouldn't think so this far out, but who knows?
Are you expecting anyone to be here?
Other people looking for this stuff?
That could be a possibility. Yes. Which I've told you all about.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm going to just crack this on open. Listen, everyone. From this point on, we can't be, keep throwing daggers at Vellynne here. You back somebody up in a corner, more than enough. They will snap out at us all. So I will go ahead and say, and he'll wink at Cheppy, and I had my ways of finding out some things. She didn't like it. She went wrong with it. And I had a witness with me. I took her to the house of the Morning Lord. Mishan was there. We conducted a ritual.
Then interrogated me again.
I asked you questions very kindly. and I let it be held by Mishan, not me. No emotions were put into it. Someone on the outside, a third person that we all trust. And she deemed her worthy to be in this party. And I gave her my word that I'd be her sword and shield. And we all need to come to terms with it. Have your
All right, I'll
suspicions
believe
all
her
day.
when she starts to show me that book.
So I have a question. Why did you poison her dogs?
Fair one, darling.
I don't
They were
think
just
Teriel knew it was going to be that bad. I
They were
didn't
so
know.
I think it
cute,
was a
damn it. Okay,
mistake.
look, they were cute and they were asking for treats. There was too many
Yeah,
voices
you'd
in
figure
my
the
head
cold
that
would have preserved it
too many.
some. I mean, I was a
don't-
little surprised.
It was just too many voices in my head. I don't even know how I can speak to these.
You
things.
hear voices too, man.
So you
Only
were
from
overwhelmed.
animals.
You
with
hear Frog's
cuteness?
voice? By the way, how is Frog Vellynne? Is he okay? Is he doing
Probably
good over
smothered.
there?
I
He's fine, I think. And I'll move
Don't
like a
give him
part of the
that
flap.
face.
What face? Slimy little creature.
He's not slimy.
He is
He's
very
great.
slimy, actually. Yes,
He
he
is
is.
not slimy.
And if you look at my
think it's
fur,
mucus.
there's residue on it now.
It's
courtesy
mucus.
of Mr. Frog.
Listen, I would love frog residue.
There's definitely
So,
some poop in there.
Oh,
Moonberg's gonna
you
raise her
didn't
hand
tell
again.
me this thing shat everywhere.
what do you think
It's an
it does?
animal. What did you
Well,
think
you
it
said
did?
it's like some. It gave you powers. I figured maybe it was some weird deity or something.
Magical
I got
shit power.
Yes,
Do you think it
Moonbrook.
had a magical
yes.
butt or something? That wasn't nothing going to come out?
So if she's not evil, then why is she being mean about Frog? Because only
No, she's
evil
fine.
people.
Look,
That's
look,
pretty
look,
evil.
listen, she gave me a hug and it felt genuine. So,
We give you hugs all the time, man.
yeah,
What
and they're
about
genuine.
that
See?
book?
I haven't seen one.
We all have to work
I
together.
want you to
Guys,
Going
guys,
to
That's
survive.
true. I haven't been hugged in a while.
We have to scout this.
Stop. We're going to trust her. Okay?
She has to hug Frog like she means it first.
Just show me that book first.
No, not the book thing.
Why?
Things are
Why?
At
fine.
least she
things
didn't
first.
tell me to kiss it.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't do that.
Hug the
Again?
frog, please. Bonus points if you kiss it. For
No.
goodness sake.
And the extra bonus
Yes,
points
you
if you
do
show
it.
me the book.
Chubby will kiss him. Frog gets great
no, yours.
kisses.
What?
It's adorable.
Little extra tongue there.
He doesn't use
He's
the tongue,
attempting
all
to
right. He's a
pet it
baby.
at the moment, I think.
I extend my hand
Uh-huh.
to my
Give that
shoulder.
a
Aw, look
smile.
how sweet that is.
Now use your lips.
That's really-
Come on.
Oh, that's
Look-
great.
oh,
That's
that-
a genuine
that's so
smile.
good.
Chubby's
And at
never
this
seen
point,
one
I would like
better.
to
Give it
try
a
to
kiss.
lift
Give
the
it a
book.
kiss. If she kisses the
I'm
frog,
going
would you
to
be...
kill them all.
Mortis,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
make a sleight of
God.
hand check.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, do
Motherfucker.
it.
Remember that time you took those tools and then you blew us up?
Yeah.
Remember that?
What if she has a trap on her book
yes.
that blows you up?
Vellynne?
Great. Oh, God.
Vellynne, if you have the perception skill on your character, then you can roll your perception. Otherwise, it's a wisdom check.
It would have to be wisdom.
Everybody sees this besides
8.
her, I bet.
I don't know. I'm in a 20. I'm not
Right, you got a 20. Mortis just lifts it. Vellynne doesn't even notice.
Oh, it's on my hands now.
And kiss it.
Cheppy didn't say I had to kiss this thing. I'm not kissing. This is foolish. This is absolutely absurd.
I know
Chubby's gonna
Chippy.
talk through Frog, and she's just gonna be like,
I know Cheppy, and she would love for you to kiss her because that is bonus points, and she will never question you again unless you give her a reason. Yes?
You give him a kiss on the forehead. Just a little
See?
smooch on the forehead.
Then will
you
you
go.
shut the fuck up about me being evil?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
Chubby won't say it
absolutely.
explicitly.
Oh,
That's the
wonderful.
start.
So I don't have to hear it every 5 seconds. Beautiful.
Baby steps, baby kisses. Let's go.
What does this even say? What is this? This isn't. There's
Mortis
nothing. There's no
walks
designs or
forward
anything
with your
here at
book
all.
in his hands as you're about to
What
kiss the
are
frog.
you doing? Are you trying to kill me today from all this stress?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you wanted to be a part of the group, and now you are. This is what we have to
Give
do.
me my book back! And I
There's
try
nothing
to
even
snatch
in
it from
there.
him.
When the hell did you get a book? And he's just like, Ontario's so mad at Mortis. Didn't we talk about this? Not taking shit that's not yours, Mortis, please. Let's
I am
answer that. You
impressed,
obliterated
Mortis.
yourself.
We talked about it.
Right.
Yes.
When did he
Okay.
get it?
Whenever
I'm
he got
sorry.
it, I'm impressed because, you know, I don't even know
Where
if
was
I could have done that,
wait,
man.
I
Where
didn't
did you
see
lift
it.
that book from anyway? Where was it?
Wait, shouldn't we be scouting?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go do that.
We
I
should
got that.
probably do that. Just
I'm gonna go do
Sheppy's
that
gonna
now.
look around
Maybe
to
Mortis
see if
should have
there's
used
anything
his
she can
stealthy
see.
skills.
What was that? Sorry.
No one is more stealthy than Moonbrook.
Mortis.
So, Cheppy, you're just looking around. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, she'll probably crawl up to the top of the cart and just like do like a 360 look around to see if there's anything in the vicinity that like catches her eye.
Okay. Give me a perception check. You see the pier that Vellynne mentioned. You see the archway, stone, basically. And you can see that there is a hut on the ridge. You guys are probably maybe 100 feet from the hut and the ridge. The hut is just kind of like right on the ridge, and right below the ridge is ice. And then further out, you can see the ocean sort of moving. But yeah, you can see that bell on that pier, but nothing else jumps out at you.
It looks pretty safe out there. Chebby sees everything you were talking about and the big lake or ocean out that way. Chebby
That's an
sees a
ocean.
bell?
Oh.
Right. That's probably to, I don't know, see if we can call forth that whale that I mentioned.
I'll do it.
This whale thing, I am.
We're scouting first, are we not?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go do that now.
Wait, Moonbrook,
Yes.
take Frog.
Be
Okay.
safe.
I'd like to
Careful.
know exactly what you're scouting and where.
I'm gonna go to the cabin.
To the hut? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got this. I got Frog with me. Frog, come on, bud. You can sit
If you
right
need
here
to talk
between
to him, just tap him on the head.
Is that how you turn him on?
That's how you turn
Okay.
him on.
Okay. So I'm gonna go do the scout thing, and I'm gonna go take myself up to the hut, but I'm gonna be sneaky about it
Okay.
when I get close to the hut.
I'd like to know
yeah.
how you're being sneaky. This is a pretty open tundra. There's a lot of snow and whatnot, but it's generally pretty open. So when you say you're being sneaky, I'd like to know how.
So she's gonna be like kind of crouched down towards like the
And if you need
The
a
ground.
consultant, I'm here.
yeah no, I got it. I'm gonna start crouching down and try. I mean, I know I'm wearing dark clothes in the middle of the tundra, but I'm gonna try to sneak. You know, I'm gonna try to be close to the ground and like
Sure,
not
sure.
make any noise.
So you basically all you did was you hit shift on
Crouch.
your keyboard.
Control.
basic-
Oh no, control.
Well,
Well,
you hit control. It's usually control. Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Control.
I'm
or C.
controlling myself.
she's a rogue, right? So it's sort of shift and control at the same
I can
time,
just
right?
imagine
Yeah,
her
so they do that
slithering
little
in the snow.
shuffle.
All you did
I'm
was
shifting.
all you did was
And then you wait for the eye to close. Wait for the eye to close.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're free to move.
But I like
When
to
she
see.
moves, it opens because that's
Ray,
always
could
the
you
thing.
not cast something to hide her?
I mean, I could, but
No,
I
don't
don't know
worry.
what we're
I can't-
gonna
I'm,
meet.
no, I'm fine. This is fine. This
Don't
is-
we have some like white fur she could just throw over herself?
Just take
You
mine.
guys,
I have some.
I'm sneaking
Here.
away. I don't. Oh,
Just let her.
As we all watch you sneak away.
Oh, there she goes.
wow.
Sneak
I
it
put
away.
like my biggest piece
Can you
of
see it? I
white fur
can't.
that I normally wear
Nissa
over
is chasing
Moonbrook.
after Moonbrook like a mom chasing
no,
after
dude.
a kid that forgot
I'm a sneaky
Her-
snake.
that forgot her jacket. Yeah.
I have made a grave mistake.
And you're
I just
angry
run
eyes.
up to
just in
her
case.
and I'm like, just please be safe. Please.
Yeah, of course. I got
Sure.
this.
Go. Yeah, it's fine.
And then, so
Right
yeah,
back
she wraps it around. She even as she wraps it around, she even sniffs it. And then, you know, because don't look at me like that.
Go on.
Sweaty, nasty ass. All right.
Whatever, man. It smells like this. Okay, so then we're gonna go.
Blood, guts, all the shit that's been on there. Okay, all right.
Smells like a hot
No,
lizard.
it's clean-ish.
I eat people.
Hot
It's
lizard.
fine.
So, Moonbrook, you head off towards the stone hut. It's a small domed cabin facing the bay. There's a bloated door covered in ice and dormant barnacles
Loaded.
hanging slightly ajar on rusted hinges.
Is there no windows to look through or anything like that?
No
Just
windows.
a stone. And the ice has shut the door, right? Like it's sealed shut, or is it open a little bit? Can I see through that?
The door is pretty bloated, and there's cracks and stuff there, and it's slightly ajar, so it is slightly open.
Can I see anything through the
Sure.
the ice? Like I'm gonna try to look through it.
You take a peek. You can see a very small space. It's really maybe about 10 feet wide or so. And you can see inside that there is a bed draped in a thick knit blanket. And thick rime coats every surface and object inside this cabin. There is a bed there, and maybe you can see what looks like a hearth of some kind.
Does the hearth look like it's been used in a while? Like, can I tell if
You'd have to
anything's
go
been...
in there to tell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tap Frog. Frog, hello. Frog, can you let them know that I'm here? Wait, you can't tell. Wait, okay, no, let them know that there might be something inside, but there's like, you can see, you tell them that you're seeing all this ice and stuff, right? I don't know how you work, man.
So yeah, you hear sort of Cheppy comes through. I'll tell them. And Cheppy communicates this to you all.
Should we move up then? I mean, that doesn't sound like there's anybody hanging out there.
I can't hear back through Frog, so I'm just going to open this thing, man.
I could also send Booger.
Yes,
I mean,
send Booger ahead of us, but we should go as well. We
Okay.
can't
because
leave her
I
alone.
don't leave her out there.
All
Let's
right.
go. I grab my halberd and start going that way.
Sure. Moonbrook, you are going to
looking
have
for a way to get in.
force this door open. Are you going to try and force it open? That seems like the only way.
Yeah, I mean, because that's just what Moonbrook would do. She's going to try to find a way. She's going to see that it's the only way, and she's going to go ahead and start.
Well, you can sort of do a once over around the cabin, and you can all probably see Moonbrook sort of like walking around the cabin. Because I mean, all she's done is crouch slightly, You walk around the cabin. There's no windows. There's no other doors. There's just this one door. And you can come back. And as you do head back to the door, you can see Booger sort of approaching you.
Oh, hey, man, I'm going to open this thing. I already talked to Frog. Frog already knows I'm about to open this thing, but here we go.
She's gonna open the thing now, she said.
And I'm going to use my shoulder to try to wedge it open. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like,
Go ahead and athletics check.
that fucking hurts, man.
The door is pretty, like, iced over. You feel like you could probably do it, but it's going to take some more effort than that.
She's trying to open the door.
We should probably maybe
We're walking.
help her
How
or
close are
get
we
her
at
to
this
come
point?
back.
Yeah, we've started walking up, but how close are we?
If you
at
guys
this
have,
point?
if you guys have
Yeah.
started walking, you're probably only about 20 feet away or so.
Leave me, Ray.
Terrell stays back with Vellynne. I mean,
I
unless
got
Vellynne
you. I
went.
got you. Come on.
You ain't there.
Cheppy would probably stay
Oh my God,
back
is that
as
the same
well.
hand for the poop? Oh my God.
Same hand. I'm a righty.
Oh God.
Huh?
Okay,
God.
so Ray and Nissa and Mortis? Is that correct?
So,
Okay. The three of you head up. You
I think
approach
Mortis-
the slightly
Mortis
crouched
can't see.
Moonbrook.
Mortis can't see, so he's expecting everybody who's moving together. So he's just like only seeing through Booger. So he
Yeah.
expects everyone.
Moonbrook, I think Morty, Nissa, and Ray are coming up to see you.
I think Ray, Morty, and Nissa are coming up to see you.
Wait, you do speak? Damn, man, that's cool.
I would.
I told
whisper to
you,
Ray,
he does speak.
Could you make me able to see?
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna cast Dark Vision on her.
Thank you. An amazing gift.
Yeah, well, whenever you need it, just ask.
Oh, hello there. I'm assuming that you guys are here now.
They're here. This is so weird.
So let's
Mortis is
What the
staring
fuck?
at Booger, and Booger is staring at Mortis.
So weird. Is that how big my nose is? What
So-
is this? What?
we gotta open this door, man, and then
Mortis
Moonbrook
finally
turns.
sees his own profile.
Huh. Wow. That's cool. Ah.
Mortis, we gotta
Yes?
open this door, man. Nissa, would you like to? You're stronger and just more beefier than all of us. So you want to try to open this thing?
Of course. And I immediately just step forward and. Is there a handle?
There is a handle. It's very iced over, though.
I would try to move it, but if it doesn't move, I think I would. Does it look like the door opens out or in? In. I would probably just step back a little bit and take a foot and try to smash my foot. to open
Athletics
the door.
check. The door just flies open inwards as much ice breaks off from the various portions of the door. Inside, you can see this sort of snow-covered, I guess frost-covered place. You can see that the hearth sits empty. There is no fire that has been recently set in here. There is a bed in here covered in this rime of frost. And there's another door behind the bed, sort of central in the back wall to the right of the hearth.
Doesn't look like anybody's been here for a long, long time.
Nope.
Yeah.
What do you guys see in there? Should we come up?
It's like a.
It is an empty room.
see in there? Should we come up?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
come on
gross.
up.
Well, yeah.
Come on,
go ahead.
You guys.
There doesn't seem to be
dangerous.
anything dangerous.
It doesn't seem like there's anything dangerous over there. Should we maybe go over and see what they're looking at? It just looks like a room from what Cheppy can tell from Frog.
Well, I suppose we could start leading the animals up too, if they haven't seen anything.
It
Wait.
might be safe enough.
Right. Right, just keep
Cheppy's
your
gonna
eyes peeled.
start. Cheppy's gonna start talking through Frog.
We're gonna start heading that way.
We're gonna
move
start
the
heading that way. We're
dogs
gonna move the dogs
and the cart.
and the cart.
I am going to take out my monocle of identification and cast see invisibility and look around the room.
Sure. You activate your monocle.
Ah.
And
Scared me too.
looking around, there's nothing invisible here.
All right, we're clear.
Okay.
What's
Just
this-
as
what's this
Vellynne
door?
and Teriel approach.
I'd step out because it's a. You said it's
Crowded
like
in
a
here.
10. Yeah, it's a 10-foot.
It's
Yeah, I'm
small.
stepping outside. I'm like, it's just an old shack by the looks of it. Not been used for a while.
So I'm gonna do some looking around to see if I can find anything, and I want to see where that other door leads to.
Sure. Moonbrook, you head to the other door and you open it. It opens without any effort. Inside, there is a large stockpile of wood, chopped and ready for a hearth.
Just fucking gold, man! Like, Moonbrook gets so excited for this wood, y'all. I don't think y'all know. This is literally gold. Like a pile of fucking gold. So,
From the
Wait,
doorway,
what?
I'm just gonna say, you know, I can grow trees, right?
yeah, but look, it's already ready, man. And you know how difficult it is to get fucking wood. Why is it here?
I'm just saying.
Moonbrook, as you're holding it up, you can see that the firewood here is infested with worms.
Awesome.
And they have eaten away at many of the tender parts of the wood. Still safe to burn, probably, but yeah.
Could you not just burn the worms with the wood?
It'll burn fast if it's holy. It's gonna get in there and it's gonna go.
Probably about
Eats a
3
worm.
days worth of wood.
I'm eating a worm.
Still really good.
I'm gonna eat one of these worms to test them out, see if they're good food.
I'm gonna point
so
over
gross.
at the. I'm gonna point
It's
over at
good
the bell.
protein, man.
That is so hot.
Is there anyone else outside with me? Like, did anyone else like?
I think Teriel's outside. He didn't go inside.
I'm inside
both were
the
outside.
the first room, but I'm only just inside. I'm just kind of observing Moonbrook.
So Vellynne, Teriel, Ray, I assume Cheppy, maybe?
Yep, Cheppy would be outside as well, but she'd probably be looking through Frog's eyes with Moonbrook.
But I have a question. So why would there be worms if this place has been closed up? Like,
We don't know.
I mean, whatever, man.
If they were in the wood and they were able to survive for long enough, and that's what they
Would
eat,
Cheppy-
they would have.
I'm just suspicious about this, man. I feel like there's something spooky here.
I
just
am
wormy wood.
suspicious because there's an
Would
empty
Frog
hearth
want
It's
to
and
haunted,
3 days of fire.
and it's a curse. All right, I'm gonna point over at the bell and
You
say,
ate the worm, by the way.
"Yeah, and you ate it."
Did
Now,
Cheppy
was it?
see Moonbrook eat the arm through Frog or
Eat the
eat
worm?
the worm?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
I think Moonbrook just ate some worms.
Cheppy, why don't you get some of those for Frog for later?
not surprised.
Like,
Yeah,
you
Frog's
know.
getting a
Oh
worm
my
right now.
god, you're a genius.
A great
Well,
idea.
yeah, I mean,
Frog?
Cheppy like
We all know
runs
that.
in.
Frog actually probably would have positioned themselves to
Start
try and eat some
snacking.
of the worms, yeah.
Cheppy's gonna run in with Moonbrook.
Moonbrook, don't eat them all. Those aren't your snacks. Those are Frog's.
Look how happy he is.
I would
Really
hear
good
that and say,
protein.
could we stockpile them for Frog for later?
I was
Cheppy
going to
does have a
stockpile
little
them anyway.
tinder box. I could put them in a tinder box.
You
Someone
could
can take
put
the
some wood
tinder.
chips in there so that they have something to.
yeah, as
Put
long as they
this
don't
on.
get into the cart and start like wreaking havoc, that'd be super great.
Yeah, if that happens, I will eat all of them.
But
Cheppy
the-
won't
the-
let that happen.
She's gonna pop the case open and take the tinder out.
Who wants to take this? It's probably important to keep it.
The
It's
tinder.
tinder.
The tinder? I
That'll
have
be
a
me.
mess kit I could put it in.
Cheppy's gonna hand it over and she's gonna keep a couple scraps in the bottom and she's gonna run over to the wood and start just like picking up worms and like putting them into the tinder box with the wood.
I would hold the tinder box for her because she only has the one hand.
Yep.
Touche.
Very kind. Very kind of you.
You load it up.
Thanks,
So
Nizza.
we need this wood though,
problem.
just let you know, unless we should leave it here. But if the worms are overeating it, that means that they're not like nobody's been here for a while, right?
Does
Yeah.
this piece have a worm in it anymore?
I don't think we should
Yippee.
necessarily bring this wood into the cart though, because the worms could spread to the cart. If we can clean it off and take as many of the worms as we can for Frog, that would be great.
I mean, we got the.
I can grow trees, like whenever I want.
Isn't
Like,
there
can you grow
also wood
worms?
inside that bag?
Anybody hear anything?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sound like somebody was saying something about trees.
Nope. While I'm outside standing with them, and while this is going on, I am going to point over at the bell. Say, Vellynne. I mean, is that as obvious as I think it is?
while you're doing that, you notice Teriel's getting ready to hit it.
Oh my God.
Teriel, you've walked. I want you to be clear, so we set the scene here. I need you to
Yes.
understand the positioning of everything. Okay?
Mhm. Okay. Yes. Where
So,
is it?
This
don't see
cabin
that.
is sitting on a ridge. The
Mhm.
ridge is probably 20 to 30 feet up above ice. And actually, no, not that high. I apologize. Maybe more like 5 to 10 feet, because there is a pier with a rowboat that is frozen in the ice, connected to the ridge and the ice below. Across the ice, there is this archway Okay, that's made of stone. It's naturally formed, and there are icicle stalagmites that are hanging down from this arch. At the base of the arch, there is another pier with the bell upon it, and to the right of it, there is what looks to be an open space in the ice, maybe about 20 feet or so wide.
How far away is it from the cabin again?
The cabin is probably, let's see here, 60 to 70 feet.
That's not too bad.
Bell.
Yeah, he's over there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just getting ready to touch that bell.
Okay.
As soon as you noticed.
Yeah, there's like a little rope attached to the bell.
Should he do that? Should we?
Well,
Did you do what?
I have a feeling somewhere Tyrion's being a hypocrite.
What is
And
he
that's
doing?
a good place for us to take our very late break. I apologize for the very late break.
Oh my god.
Very late break.
Never mind.
We're going to take a break here, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Rime of the Frostmaiden. Make sure you're following all these wonderful people, but we are going to take a little bit of a break. And we'll be back in just a few minutes to find out what happens after the bell has been rung.
What really had happened was Terrio was just going to touch the bell, but slapped the hell out of the cord and hit it, and he just turns around like,
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Anybody hear that?
What was that?
I didn't hear any. Fuck it.
Well, that was
He just slowly backs
the
up.
bell, I guess.
Moonbrook's gonna drop the wood and go back outside, like to look to see where that sound came from.
I'm gonna put a couple
will
more logs
follow
in my
her.
bag, and then I'm
Chubby's
gonna go
gonna
outside.
close the worms and go outside as well.
Terrio runs back to Vellynne. Well, let's let's just say that we both hit it by accident. I was checking.
That was deliberate, but all right.
We had to get them moving somehow, right? We'd be here for another day.
I suppose. Whack.
So what happens now?
In my previous knowings of Angajuk, do I know anything about this bell or like a means of finding anything? So this is all.
This was
Okay.
your information was received from divination, so it was kind of spotty. It's like you knew the location, you knew about the whale, you've heard maybe some things around Icewind Dale about the whale, and like the whale is rumored to take people out onto the sea of moving ice. But I don't think you know really much about any of the specifics.
So nothing happened. Haha. Should I go ring it again? Yes, I should.
No.
We could just wait and see what happens.
No, what's that?
Should we
What
have an
happened?
offering? An offering of some sort.
Are we gonna have to feed it?
What happened?
Chubby
Did you ring
doesn't
the
have
bell?
enough rations.
You can always feed it Mortis. He's always adventurous type. Maybe we could.
I'd do it. I'd try it.
He's
See, I
way
told
too
you,
useful.
he's very willing. It's a good thing about him.
Yeah, I'm just listening for any change in the eyes, like
Yeah, and I'm watching.
crush, more violent crushing than normal.
Just
What are we
I'm
looking
kinda,
for
like,
exactly?
Squinting out, trying to see. I can see better now, but it's still can't see anything yet.
Well, we're supposed to be seeing about that whale I mentioned. I don't see it.
So let me ask you a question. Let's say a whale does show up. What are we going to do with the animals? We're going to cut them loose and let them live on the land, or they coming with us? I mean, I don't know. How they do
I
on
don't think
water?
they'd come with us, no.
I guess it depends on how big the whale is.
Say goodbye to the cart, because that's
I am not saying goodbye to the cart.
what do you
Excuse
expect to
me.
do. It roll it up on a giant.
I'll
Well,
bring.
thing.
Yeah, mate. Don't challenge me. I'll do it.
You can always
You got
ask.
this cliffside here I can roll up.
I'm gonna go back down to the bell. That's what I'm gonna do. Coming, Vellynne? No?
Yes.
All right, cool.
All right.
Great.
Is there a certain number of times where it's meant to hit the bell? Maybe it needs to, like, call the whale?
I'll figure it
I
out.
would imagine it takes a whale quite some time to move a long distance in these waters. They are
I'm gonna go
large
down there with them.
creatures.
I would be
looking
down
at
there,
it.
and I want to inspect the bell and see if there's any, like, writing or anything on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm helping her with that. I'm looking to.
There's no special writing or anything on the bell. It's a medium-sized bell. It's not like the bell like in a church tower or anything along those lines, but, you know, about this big. It's doesn't seem to be anything special. Just a bell.
All right, well, I'm gonna freaking just...
You start
Sorry.
ringing it like crazy.
God.
We see Teriel sort of walk up and just start.
Can you stop it? I'm sure that it was heard the first or the 12th
I don't
time.
know. I didn't see anything show up. I mean, you know, back at home. We used to...
Are there any mountains around? I think with all that ringing, Chappie's gonna like look for any avalanches. She's like, what the hell?
You're on the bay. There's no real mountains close by to you.
Sweet, okay, good.
All right, so plan B, we're gonna have to jump across these little ice things. I'm gonna get all the way over there, I guess.
Wait a moment, wait a moment, wait a moment.
Have you no patience?
Nope.
I'd like to cast detect magic in order to see if there's anything arcane about this bell or anything in the vicinity.
Sure. Looking about, you see nothing magical about the bell.
Right.
Your vision sort of picks out and looks around. You can see around the pool of open water nearby, there is just the barest hint of, and I would imagine that you maybe see magic in some sort of ethereal, sort of various colors.
Right.
I can imagine that you see a color that would represent transmutation near that pool of water. Sort of, it's hard to make out. If there is any magic there, it's barely anything left.
And is it static? Like, can I see if it's moving or anything like that?
It's residual. Maybe something that was magical moved through here. But the pool itself or the water or what have you is not magical. However, you do see that there is also some residual magic on the cabin.
Hold on.
Oh, you want me to ring it again? All right.
No more ringing the bell. You're going to give me a headache.
No.
So, I'm going to walk up to the cabin and not say anything. Hold on. Move.
We were just
What's
over
she
there.
doing? Yeah, what's she doing?
Everything okay? Do you need my genius
Yeah,
mind
everything's fine.
to
She
help
said
you?
she's gonna go check on the cabin. Just let her do her thing.
You walk up to the cabin, and you can see, Vellynne, that written on the cabin, and it is the barest hint of color, residual magic. You can see that there is... sorry, let me check. Oh, that's not helpful. I want this. You can see the barest hint of abjuration magic around this cabin, which specializes in magic that blocks, banishes, or protects.
Protection magic?
I think you get the impression that this cabin is sort of reinforced with magic. Perhaps that's why there's practically no damage to it.
You're saying you didn't find anything in here at all?
I looked through it. There was nothing visible, at least.
Chubby just found some worms.
Mortis,
And
give
some
me an
logs.
investigation check.
You okay? Hold on. I may be able to flash of genius this.
It's the same roll as int.
Right, but don't I get a...
I don't know.
I could then add my intelligence to the roll.
It's an intelligence roll anyway, though.
So then I would get another +2. I'm not going to do it. But I could have. The 12.
12. No, I don't think you found anything.
Wonderful. Yeah, there's nothing in there, just some wood. There's an empty hearth and then a whole lot of wood. And it doesn't look like the hearth has been used for a while, which concerns me because it's kind of enticing me to light the hearth. But I'm also worried that it's also a trap.
Maybe we need to light the hearth to get the whale to come, or maybe it comes at only certain times and we have to stay here.
That's a good idea.
There's abjuration magic surrounding this place.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It's protection magic, basically.
What?
You notice
could it
this
be
place hasn't broken
protecting?
down, right?
Yeah, it's got pretty good architecture going on. It's
Right.
the struts,
Are we meant to stay inside this place?
the archways, I think.
Maybe. We could try.
It's possible that maybe we did call something, but it does take time. I mean, there's a lot
Maybe.
of sea out there.
I did
It could
notice
be
also that there was some residual magic as well over near that pool of water. I don't know if you all saw that, but
And was that also abjuration, subjugation?
no, it was different.
Maybe that's where we
Prestidigitation.
have.
Was that
It could be where we
prestidigitation?
have to get on the whale. Maybe he comes there and we have to meet him.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, what do we do?
I mean, we could try lighting the fire, see if that does anything, since the bell didn't do anything.
I can
Right?
I can do it from a sort of. Well, no. Chappie, you can do it from a distance, right? You can do the bonfire. Yeah, no, that's fine. If you're worried
Chappie
about
can
it
do
being
it very
magical, whatever,
easy.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go outside just while this happens in case, it goes up into flames and we all turn into ghosts and then have to figure out how to... I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
outside.
really don't want to go through that again.
Yep, me neither. I'm going outside.
I'm going outside as well, but I can help put some wood on the fire first because I'm helpful and useful, unlike the rest of them.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Chubby
There are no,
doesn't
like-
really need there to be a fire. She doesn't need there to be wood. She could just make the fire.
Mortis
What if
doesn't
you-
need Moonbrook's validation either, so that's also...
Let's put some wood in there. You can do the bonfire to get it started so you don't have to hold it the whole time, and then we'll just do it from a distance, and I'm sure it's fine. Sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
All right,
close
Chubby
up.
will wait until there's some wood in the fire, and then she'll cast bonfire from outside the cabin.
Everybody clear?
Everyone
Find a hole.
ready?
As ready as we can be.
The fire's lit.
Chubby lit it. I think it's okay.
Now go ring the bell. I wonder if it's like... Terry, go
Sequence.
ring it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Say, ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Once.
Just give me a
Once,
chance,
Terrio,
right?
once.
Okay. He rings it.
And I just got a flash of...
Nope, nothing.
What?
Ring it again. Oh, okay, all right.
Patience.
Nope, nothing again.
No drawers or anything inside this hut.
Draws?
Dressers, anything to look through. You didn't find anything at all?
Of course.
Cheppy could
40?
fly out to the ice and see what's out there.
Yeah, I could do that too, actually. But I don't. It's just gonna be. It's likely. Look, I'm not trying to. It is.
You guys are so cool with the flying shit, man. Cool. Yeah.
Cheppy's
go for
wings are
it.
pretty cool. Cheppy's pretty proud of them.
They are beautiful.
But I don't think we'd see anything out there. I mean, this is
Yes.
just ice and.
Maybe we have to be out there as well.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's like a key.
I mean, like get in the boat and then. How much ice is around that boat?
It's frozen into
It's
the.
like it's in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
That's what
1
happened.
foot of the boat is submerged into ice.
It's all solid. We could possibly just cross it and see if there's anything in the pool. That's all I can do.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Mm-hmm. I'll watch. Ring the bell
Well-
if you need me to ring the bell, because I'm good at it. I can do it. Like you,
Cheppy could hold your hand and anybody else who might sink. And if we go and fall, Cheppy can make us all fly.
Oh
But we
wait,
have to
sink
be
into the water?
touching.
No. I can make it so we can walk on it. Like worst case.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to fall in the water ever again.
Just to be clear, who is where? Who's in the cabin? Who is by the bell? I know Terry
I'm
is by
outside
the
the
bell.
cabin. I'm
I'm
outside
outside
the
the
cabin.
I was near the cabin.
Near
I
the
was
cabin.
near
Near
it,
the
outside
cabin.
it.
Also
I was thinking
near
about
the
going in
cabin.
it.
ah,
Okay, so Teriel's by himself, out by the bell.
Yep.
Okay. Teriel,
mm-hmm.
perception check.
Thought so. 18.
Teriel, you see and hear something.
Coming from.
The water nearby.
Oh. He looks back.
First and foremost, you see there are small shapes making their way towards the surface of the water.
Small shapes.
I should say smaller shape.
There's something here. If someone wants to come down, if not,
Something.
What is it?
There's ice out there.
Yeah, I start walking
I would
down.
start rushing down.
What is it?
Yeah, I would as well.
right over there. There's
Down by the bay or down by the
multiple-
bell?
Multiple. I'm at the bell, but I'm pointing at the.
Okay,
water.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that you might not.
What
wanna go
is
up
it?
there. I don't know. Look at it. Look at it.
So
I look at it.
everybody rushes over. There's a large pool of, well, I should say a space in the ice, a hole in the ice, where there is, now emerging to the surface, you see several narwhals breaking the surface. You could see their horns sort of breaking the surface, and they are peering out, looking about. There's a school of them that have made their way here.
Oh my god.
They're adorable.
They are.
Excited.
Yeah, he can't even contain it. He's just like, no, I ring the bell. I
Well,
ring
that's
the
not
bell.
a
and
whale, though.
It's
No,
fine.
no,
They're
no, look.
adorable, and he just like runs.
Wait, don't run at them. They've got the horn can
Okay.
just,
Careful
like, they're
there.
still animals. They're still animals.
But I can talk
Just
to him.
be careful.
Oh, that's true. You can, yeah, okay, yeah, that's
They're
right.
soldiers of the sea.
They're the unicorns of the sea.
Do you want me to talk to them or
them
not?
if they know how we can get across. And,
all right, I
and
got
tell
this. I
them-
got this. And like Terry
Ask him
gets
if I
all
have a
like
horn.
proud and flips his hair and pulls his cake back, and he's like, "Hello." Just kind of walks up to him, and he's just like,
Gonna just bring you guys over here.
Oh, cool.
The narwhal map.
As you see now this area, this pool of water, and again these narwhals have sort of broken the surface, and past the narwhals you can see a large shape moving about.
That wasn't part of the plan. That's something very large.
Okay.
About that talking thing. I'm gonna. And he's like kind of wiggles his fingers and looks at the. Is there any close to the edge of the ice, or are they just in the middle?
Oh yeah, they're sort of all about there. They're sort of poking up, looking around. And did you cast your spell, Terry?
He's getting
or no?
ready to, but he was very thrown back by the large shape that's coming.
Yeah. The
Yep.
narwhals begin to resubmerge themselves. And oh, you can't see anything? What?
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can.
I
just
can
a
see
small
it now.
space
I think
around
you
myself.
just like moved me or
Oh
something.
yeah, you might have been way off.
Yeah,
okay.
mine's completely
yeah,
black still.
Wearing
I
cords.
can just see a
Ah,
little
because
tiny
I need to
circle.
bring you here, Vellynne. That's why. I didn't drag you on. Sorry, I thought I did.
I will say, I also
Bacteria.
can't
Part of
really
the
see a lot.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have dark vision from Ray, but I
Yep.
just see like just a
You
little.
just
tiny
can't
piece of
see
it.
in this campaign ever.
It's okay.
Still can't see though.
that's
Sorry,
fine.
let's give Chappie a little bit more. Chappie's at 120 now. There you go.
Hot damn.
You can see forever.
Now, Nissa, does Nissa have dark vision right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it to her. How long
There you
ago
go.
was that? It wasn't
Should
too long
see
ago,
now.
was it?
Not too
Okay.
long. When we went up to meet Moonbrook when she was
Yeah,
trying to get through
that's
that
right.
door.
That's yep. So
At
it's
the
recent.
cabin.
All right. The narwhals head back down and submerge themselves.
Well, that was fast.
Quickly approaching the surface, you see the large shape moving up. And with a burst of water, there is a huge splash emerging from the pool.
Oh my
You
God!
see a sperm whale with a boat and harness attached to its head.
That's cool. I think I found him.
Rings the bell.
That'd be me. I rang it. Sorry about ringing it too much. I only rang it once.
Echoing in all of your heads, you hear and feel this voice.
I love him so much.
I rang the bell. Masterful, big, gigantic, large god of the ocean, sea, and ice. Teriel has done the ringing.
That's great. That's great, man.
God.
Oh, friend?
Perhaps.
Great. You see, we're on a mission here, and we're on a mission to bring warmth to the Dale. Like, take away all this infernal, not infernal, that happened to the towns back there. But anyway, the getting rid of all of the ice and stuff, we need your help, and we need to cross over to Vellynne.
Wow. There's an island on the Sea of Moving Ice. There's supposedly some activity on it. You might know of it. And I was under the impression that you were able to bring us there.
Please.
How do I know? You are not hunters. Many hunters. seek my ambergris.
I love
we
animals.
just want to. We just want to help the towns.
This is huge.
What can I do to prove that we're not hunters?
My friends are hungry.
Oh.
Do you have food for them?
I got
We
it.
do have some.
Oh, I'm casting
Terrell grabs
Goodberry.
Ray, and as he says it, he pulls him and pushes him in front.
Okay, not too close to the water, please. Jesus.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
All right, I'm gonna cast Goodberry, and I hope they eat them.
It's gonna work on
You
something.
gotta
big? What?
open your mouth.
I just want to be clear, Ray.
Yeah.
There is a sperm whale
Oh, it's
in
stupid.
front of you,
Yep.
and you summon forth a berry in your hand.
Yeah. All he
The
has to do
berry
is
is
eat
about
it.
this big.
All he has to do is eat it. It's magic.
But
so
it's magic. Yeah.
You know, all the berry eating
magic,
whales
baby.
this is
out in
this is
out in
it.
the ocean.
So I'm going to say to him, after I cast it, which he should see, because it would look magical as I do
Whales
it.
love
Where
berries.
can I put it?
I was like, I know it's small,
Yeah.
but if you
But it
eat
does
it,
big things.
it'll fill you up.
I don't eat krill, man. I mean,
Oh my God! Let me just try.
It's a very good point.
I do not understand.
It's
Just open your
magic.
mouth and
Try
take a gulp
it.
of water.
If it doesn't work, we have other stuff.
What
Let's put a good berry in a fish.
are you doing?
If
Oh!
we were hunters, we would be offering you meat.
You can
No,
see
it's
that
not all
the whale,
rations. Guys, all the rations.
the
We
whale,
caught so much fish.
the
Yes, I
whale's
know, but you
eyes are not even able to see what it is you are holding, you idiot.
That's fair.
wait,
It's
can you put the
submerged in the
berry,
water.
He said his friends,
put
not
the
him.
berry in
That's
the
right.
fish?
He said his friends, which the little narwhals, they'd
Like
eat
the
them.
guy from TikTok.
No, put the
But-
berry in the fish, and then it will fill them up just on one fish. You see what I'm
Holy
saying?
shit, that's a good idea.
But
Give
he
me some
doesn't want
fish.
us to be
Give me some
hunters.
fish. Give me some fish. Give me some fish.
If we show him,
Here's a fish.
if we show him the meat, he's gonna think we're hunters still. But if we show him a
Here's
berry,
my
then we're
knucklehead trout
foragers.
ration. It's all yours, and I give it
Yeah,
to
but
Ray.
but he's a hunter too.
But he doesn't trust hunters.
Have any knucklehead trout?
Okay, well, we have knucklehead trout. That's easy.
Trout.
Alright, that was easy.
God, just get the.
I
That was
give Ray
confusing.
my knucklehead trout.
Put the
Just
berry
to be
in.
clear, what you have is sliced, smoked knucklehead trout
In strips, long strips.
in strips.
Thank you.
Long
Wrap the berry in the fish, and then just chuck it in, man. You see what I'm saying?
I'll try. Seeing that it's smoked, I'm
Knucklehead
definitely
sushi.
about it. Just
Knucklehead
Give it to
smoked
the
sushi.
narwhals. but
just
I mean
give
the
me
little
enough
ones.
of those strips so he can see it.
This is a good chunk of my rations here, okay?
Yeah.
The one that we all made fun of me for getting the new
You
one.
wouldn't have that if
I
it
give
weren't for
him
me,
5.
okay?
Okay.
They never would have got out of that hole.
You would have, because I would have made it smaller.
I still helped.
Yeah,
me
you
some of
did.
the food.
Hopefully, yes, you did. All right. So, how many of these 32 rations do you want?
I just want one. I just want to put a berry
Oh,
and then.
never mind.
No, for each what? Not the friends. Remember?
Yeah, we can do that after. I just want him to be like, "Oh, look, you guys are great."
Okay. Here is one long, stringy piece of knucklehead trout.
He's just gonna swallow it whole anyway, so it's good. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up one of my berries inside of it, and then I'm gonna say, "Okay,
What am I doing?
you want this?"
Is it knucklehead trout?
Yes.
Yes. We caught some large ones just recently.
I saw no fishing line.
It wasn't
Oh.
here. It was
Is
deeper
that,
inland.
is that a lake? And it was.
Oh, please make a persuasion check for me, Ray.
Oh shit.
He only likes locally caught fish. Oh, okay.
What a hipster.
I've never not wanted to roll so hard in my life.
Hey, small
Or these
business.
grass
Let's
fish.
go.
+4, right? Because he's standing. Well, is that
No, that's a saving throw. Plus
saving
4
throws
for
only.
saving throw, so yeah, it's 18.
Please lower it into the water.
And you see this sperm whale spilling water back like out onto the surface of the ice. It's very cold.
I love this thing.
Yeah, and shortly thereafter, you can see the narwhals start to make their way back towards the surface.
Okay. So if I see that, then I'm going to say, okay, I need enough for all of them. I need enough for all of them. Come on. I need.
What about your rations?
I don't care anybody's rations. I just need enough for all of
You
them.
have
How many do we
32.
see
Come
coming
on,
out?
just give it to him. We gotta go.
Okay, but what about your rations? Hello? This was my first.
Okay, look,
Cheppy only has 2, so why don't we just use yours for now, Morty, because you have the most.
Please.
Pretty please, with frog on top.
All right, fucking do I have
Yeah,
to
we're
do
feeding
this the hard
frogs.
way?
I literally have no rations because I've been living off your stuff, man.
Nays. Mayonnaise.
Should we just knock him out and take it, or what?
I just don't understand where's all everybody else's rations.
We fed the
only had
fucking
10.
refugees, man.
Why are we having this conversation?
While they're
did have, like,
arguing,
10 of
I'm
them.
going to
I
take
fed the
wad.
group. I
I'm
gave
gonna
you
ta-
one, Morty, before you caught that fish.
Right?
I'm going to take the
But
wad.
where did everybody store their rations
And I'm
when we went
breaking
fishing?
pieces of it off, and I'm putting a good berry in it, and I'm going to feed each one of the narwhals while they're arguing, because this little bit should go a long way with those berries.
Out of character question, who has their food that you caught?
I didn't have much.
I had 16 rations out of my food. I gave 6 to the group to eat,
I
including
have
you.
4
I have 10 left.
because I cut things with a sword.
How did I get so much? Okay.
Because
You caught
critted
so
like a
many
god.
fucking fish last time.
Thank you. Right now I remember. I won.
Catch. It was
cheated.
so
You know?
big.
Perfect.
By
All right, how many do we want? I need the reminder that I'm that good.
It's already too late. Ray is going
And
around,
also-
and Ray is feeding the narwhals. So while
keep
you're
trying
even
first.
arguing for the last 5 minutes about who has fucking food, Ray has already gone around and started feeding the narwhals.
I killed Zardarok and also am a champion.
That can only
fisherman.
take you so far, you know?
Yeah, can I get some rations? Because I
There you go,
really
buddy.
need
Leave
them.
that one
Yes, you
around.
can have some. I didn't know you didn't have
The
it.
narwhals happily eat this food.
Have 5.
And it takes maybe a minute or so as Ray is feeding these narwhals. And they sort of sink back underwater. You see them submerge, and shortly thereafter, the sperm whale resurfaces.
Oh, man. It's all wet.
And I'm wet again.
Yeah.
Thank you for the food.
See, friends.
Perhaps. You say you wish to travel out onto the sea of moving ice.
Yes, please.
I must warn you,
Oh.
I can take you there as you ask. But there is a very, very powerful creature that lives out on one of the islands on the sea of moving ice.
What are the chances we're going to run
That's
into that?
probably it.
Is
I
that
have fought with this creature before.
Fought.
As you look at this sperm whale, you can see that there are large scars all across its skin, and it is quite clear that this that this whale has been in some very, very dangerous fights. The scars are thick, and they look like they are, in fact, quite deep.
Oh, shit. Did he say fought with them?
Well,
like battle?
Well, we can help fight it.
Well, wait.
If he has to fight it.
Well, no. Before we even get anywhere near that, Vellynne, where are we even going? Like, do you know the name of the place, or like?
No,
No?
I don't know the name of the place, but I know that there's an island on the Sea of Moving Ice where
Oh my god. So
she who shall not be named and her followers are.
And there are other things on there living on there, right?
Real.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
That was easy.
Yes. My friend. The one that gave me the power to speak. She spoke of this island. I have not seen her for a long time.
Oh shit, I thought he was talking about Oriel.
She gave me my name and named me after herself.
And what is
What's
it?
that?
I'm Ongajuk.
It's nice to meet you.
Alright, I'll remember that.
I'm Mortis. Nice to meet you.
Ongajuk, you mentioned hunters were constantly trying to get your Ember Crest?
Ambergris.
Amber Crest, well, what is that?
It is something that my kind creates. We make it. It is part of us.
Mortis, you can make a nature check for me.
Okay. And I'm gonna now put intelligence.
Okay. 12 is enough to know what ambergris is. So ambergris is something that certain whales make. It's part of their biology. It is used in a lot of different things, and it's very, very, very valuable. It is used in, like, perfumes and stuff. It's got this strange quality to it where it's kind of like a residue that forms inside whales. And it's one of the reasons that whale hunting was so prevalent. It's it's very valuable for a lot of different reasons. It's used for arcane means as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that you would probably be like really, really happy to have.
Just
Mortis.
about. All right, ambergris sounds pretty cool. Where do we get some of that?
No.
We don't
mean
need
that.
it. We just need
I was
passage.
just asking, that's all.
Oh, well, so am I. Where Angajuk? Where can we get some?
No, we want to prevent. That's what hunters want. Not
He
us.
doesn't, right.
We don't want.
Ambergris.
He didn't mean it.
We
He's
do not
just
want
curious.
the ambergris.
It's,
More than
no,
that.
that's not what we seek.
No, he's
Alright.
curious. He's He does.
We
yeah,
just
man,
want passage to that island, right, guys? That's all.
Yes.
That's all
Yes,
we
where
need.
are you staying?
Cheppy can't breathe underwater. How do you take us through the ice?
My friend Anga. She cast magics upon this boat upon my back. You may all ride in the boat, but the island is far out. It will take some time to reach it.
We must go. If you could take us, we would very greatly appreciate it.
We can help protect you in the water if this creature comes. Cheppy knows magics too.
This creature, this bird, will not reach down into the water. But you must be careful when I surface and when I rest.
Okay.
Why?
I
It is a very large bird.
Oh, you have to rest on the surface. Oh, okay. All right, I get it now.
So,
We will be careful.
I noticed that you have a lot of scarring. It looks like it hurts. Does it still hurt?
This scarring that you speak of happened some time ago. It no longer pains me.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, okay. I was gonna do a favor for you, so I'm doing a favor first. But if it doesn't pain you, that's great. Is there anything we could do in return? I mean, we fed your friends. Is that good enough for passage?
It will do. If you catch more fish, that would be enough.
Okay.
Gosh,
so
I wonder what it would take for us to have a lot of fish. And I'm going to look over at Mortis.
I don't have any more mayonnaise. I don't know what is my food.
I can make food.
Vellynne,
I can't make a whale to take us somewhere.
Ariel.
remember what we did to the header, the guy back at Prince Shander? Remember that?
You think that's necessary at the moment?
Remember your book and how that thing is valuable, but it kind of like just paid on you because, you know, I don't know. I mean, I was just thinking, I mean, sound like a good idea to me.
What are you saying? What? What, the guy in Prince Shander with the carving?
The carving?
The carving? The little Dritch carving?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, that works. So yeah.
I'm still so confused.
Maybe we can ask nicely, or...
What are you talking about, Terrio, please?
So would you mind giving us fish so we can, like, you know, cross?
And you could act nicely.
Mortis, may we have fish, please?
How many would you like?
How many would you like, Angajuk?
Okay, let's not ask the whale this, because it's going to be a lot.
How many would you like, Angajuk?
My friends will eat much fish.
Oh,
The more
so,
you can provide, the better.
20. It's a good number. It's a good number. Even, straight across, straight to the point, straight to the belly.
Think about it, Mortis. We might be able to fish while we're down in the ocean. Think of all the fishies you could catch then, down there. So why don't we just give him some now and try to catch some other ones?
We will have
Right.
many opportunities.
Cheppy, that she can beat you.
Listen, and Ray can put berries in them each and keep them happy for such a long
Wait,
time.
so we don't need 20 right now. We just go one at a time and give him a berry.
No,
each.
you do 10 now and do 10 on the way. You know, half now, half later.
Or we just wait till they're hungry, and then we give them a
Listen.
berry, stuff it in a fish, and then we could it'll be way more efficient, and I mean that, efficient, and then we don't have to worry about the fish that I'd be wasting right now.
Wasting.
Because it would be wasting.
Cheppy doesn't think it's a waste because Ungajuk said they could eat a lot. I think we should
throw
just give
10
them
into
some.
the fish right now, then they're just going to be like, oh, that was delicious. I want more fish. But if we stuff a berry inside that keeps us satiated and happy for a while, then I can do one of them, and then we don't have to do, or each, and then we don't have to give them 10 right now. You see, we could give them more for less.
Vellynne,
You know
whenever
that
you're
we
ready.
must make this journey. It doesn't matter how much fish we give them ultimately. We just
Correct.
need to do what we have to do.
Wow,
So
wow.
let's just give them the fish.
Okay, but
You have
we will have...
mayonnaise. Why do you even care?
I don't have mayonnaise anymore. I threw that on the ground when I defeated Zardarok.
That was your fault. No.
Mortis,
That's not my fault. It was my
either you
tactical
can
decision.
provide the fish, or I will take the fish from you. Which would
I
you
don't
prefer,
understand how you're not understanding how this is less efficient than if we were to just put the berry in the fish and present it.
I cast hold
instead of-
person on him.
Hey!
Please make a
Why?
wisdom saving throw, Mortis.
I actually agree with him on this.
Thank you.
There's no reason to use all of it.
Thank
Efficiency is
you.
important out here. Like, we can fish again, but
That's
there's
why
no
you give
guarantee.
What is it, a wisdom save?
How?
No, that still doesn't make any sense. You're not listening.
Well, I
I'm
don't think he's
listening to what you're
asking
saying.
for it now. I think...
Wait, did you want a saving throw or do you want to check? It doesn't matter.
It's a
Why do you
saving
not
throw.
just put the
It's-
berry
it's-
into
it's
the fish
14.
every time we give them
Okay.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Just a little bit of fish,
So
so we're not...
Literally what
cheating.
I've been saying.
Well, when people are screaming, we can't really figure this out now, can we?
It's
Vellynne,
32.
Yes.
what is your spell save DC? Let's see. DC 14. So Mortis makes it because of Teriel's aura.
Oh my God.
And there's like a moment where Mortis just shuts up in the middle of his talking, and then like he wiggles a little bit and he moves.
So it would be more efficient if we are hungry, we give them a fish with a berry.
That's fine. That's fine. I can break up fish. I can put it in the
Wonderful.
berry. They're going to feel full every time. It's going to taste like fish. They're going to feel like they ate a lot. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think they want it right now. They
For
just ate.
small creatures, you are very loud.
And
Yeah, we are.
annoying. Yes, you're right.
And stubborn.
We don't have
Not
to
me,
help
though.
you, Vellynne. We could just leave.
Or you could stay and watch
What?
your cart. Your beautiful cart that can't fit on him in the first place.
I could just do that. I could
So-
just stay. With all the
I'd
fish.
stay with you,
Thank you.
Morty, too.
We'll have a lot of
Honored you.
fish. We have a
Honored
house
you.
if you want.
Yeah, you guys can make pretty little goblins too.
I'm speaking to the whale. Angjuk, before we can go, we've got some animals back there that I'm pretty sure we're going to need to untie because we have no idea what's going to happen. And that's death for them. So,
When Anga was in the cabin, she would often bring the animals inside and sit them down.
okay.
So we
do
can
that.
bring the cart and the animals. Let's do that.
Wait, what?
Why not?
No, inside the
In the cabin, not-
the cabin.
not
Well, the cart's parked next to it, so yeah, we
Just
can.
to be
I
clear,
guess-
you
Oh,
can't
God.
bring the cart on the whale. Are you crazy?
No.
Is that
You can
Just the
park the
dogs.
cart at the
Yeah, it's parked
cabin
next to the
And
cabin.
the animals.
Put the animals inside.
I'm not 100% sure about the axe speaks, but we can get the dogs.
The
in.
dogs, yes.
Um,
Maybe they'll sleep off their food poisoning.
The Axbeaks love the pups. They kept them each other warm.
we can get
Once.
back in a day, or however long it takes us to do this, or God, if we get back, they'll be fine.
All
If
right.
not, are we closing the door behind them, and then that's just, what do you guys think?
I mean,
Well, do we want to leave on the hearth while we're gone, though?
Yeah, I could burn though. It's a stone hut. It's not gonna burn down.
Cheppy will probably like help catch the wood on fire and just like leave it going with a couple embers and some wood on top, so it'll just burn out and try to keep the place warm while they're gone.
You gonna leave any food for the animals?
Yeah, Cheppy will take out her last 2 remaining rations and just lay them out next to the fire and have them there for the dogs.
last 2, Mortis.
Don't give me that shit.
True to Mortis, I love it.
I'm gonna
Mortis-
take out all my
Mortis-
rations and I'm gonna give them.
Mortis basically has fish just tucked into every pocket. Just pouring out. He reeks of fish.
Which is better than normal.
Mortis,
Yes.
if you would like to have transportation when we return, will you
I
please?
will have my wagon.
With no Axbeaks.
Let him read the book, damn it, and then I bet he'll
Oh,
give us
he
some
already
damn-
got some eyes full, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got eyes
Yeah, I have no
full
idea what it
already.
says. But if you could teach me, that would be great.
How about I promise to teach you if you feed my dogs while we're away?
Okay.
Compromise.
Cheppy's gonna walk back over to the whale.
Hey, Mr. Whale, Ongajuk. Cheppy wants to know how long usually people go when they go out to the islands. Are they far?
If you wish to go to the island with Oriel, it is far.
Do you know how many sleeps it takes you to go there?
Usually 3 sleeps.
Do you know how many sleeps it takes for a sunrise?
It has been a long time since I have seen the sun.
The last time you saw this person that helped you be able to talk, was there a sun?
Yes.
Have you seen them since the darkness?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I think we need to leave a couple days worth of rations. Chubby's left 2, maybe another 2 more.
I
Would
will
be
leave
able to
2.
keep the dogs.
I must have missed something. Dogs can't come?
I can put
They
some.
can stay in the cabin.
They
Yeah,
stay
and
at the cabin, it's protected, but we need to leave them food.
But the axe-beaks can come.
I can put
they
some berries
will
in
also
there.
Stay in the
Yes.
cabin.
Okay,
that would be
Ray,
wonderful,
if you
Ray,
could-
to win.
If you could
That would be
do
wonderful.
Would be wonderful.
I got it. I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna, I guess, start helping get the wolves in, and figuring that out.
Sure. You start ushering in the animals into the cabin with a fire in the hearth. I think you get the impression that this place is meant to last, especially after Vellynne's mention of these abjuration magics on it. This fire will probably, as long as you have plenty of wood in there, will probably last for quite a while. It's about 3 days worth of wood here.
Hey. All right.
Run down the plan with me. We're leaving we're leaving dogs here. We're leaving axe-beaks here. We're leaving
Morty,
a
we
cart.
can't.
Yep.
Morty,
I
we
just-
can't
I-
take anything with us. We have to leave the car
Okay.
here and the animals.
Everything is staying except for us.
Exactly.
And the
So we
wood
have
that's
to
in your
leave
bag.
enough food, which we have, but it looks like the fire is gonna stay lit.
Okay.
But it's gonna take about 3 sleeps for the whale to take us there. So that could be maybe a couple days.
Okay.
Chubby
Mortis, don't
doesn't
you-
know how long whales sleep.
Don't you have fresh wood in your bag?
I do.
A couple more pieces is probably a good idea. If it takes about 3 days to get to the island, it could take us 3 days to get back.
No one's gonna tend the fire.
Vellynne checked the house is magical. She thinks it's gonna stay lit.
On that,
Oh.
she said that she made magic on the cabin.
All right, great.
Sweet. And he walks back up to the cabin. He takes out the lumber that was in like the 4-foot log, and then also 3 other logs that he snagged from the pile earlier. And he puts them on the ground and just.
Right here, just leave them, and the house will take care of it.
Well, we just have to put them in the fire. And the fire will take care of it.
That is just so weird. All right, cool.
It's
just throws it in the
magic,
fire.
Morty.
Yeah, I get it. It's just so. Okay.
I guess that's fair. We are talking to a whale right now.
I'm confused at how the fire gets from the other room into the hearth.
You mean
Unless
the
we're-
wood? How the
Or
wood?
yeah, the fire into the hearth. Unless that's a part of the magic too that I'm just
Well,
not seeing.
Cheppy already... Cheppy went in the house and caught the hearth on fire.
Yes.
She put some wood in. So you just need to put your other wood in it.
I
It's
will
slow
show you
burning.
exactly what it looks like
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
inside the house. There's a small hearth in the corner, and through the door to the north there, Mortis, is where the
Got it.
wood is.
I'm just my mortis brain just doesn't understand how or what's going on. Do we leave the fire in the pile in the other room, and then the fire gets lit and stays lit, or do we need to move all of the 3 days of fire into the hearth?
3 days of wood?
Yes, 3 days of wood into the hearth.
That's a good question.
That's what I'm like. Where's the hopper to this machine?
Yeah,
Is it the
yeah,
fire,
that's a good-
or is it this other room?
So listen, I want to put a chest on top of a hopper.
Right, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Mortis is just like. I'm so confused. Do I just put it in the fire? And then how does the fire get from the wood
fair
from over there
enough.
get into the fire, or do I just leave it in the other room? And I don't know if anybody has the answer. So I think like that's what also Mortis is just like and trying to. Is there a way? I don't even know if I have a way to deconstruct.
You can make an
whatever
Arcana
this-
check.
Okay, cool. He's also the way he is. He's got to figure it out too.
Mhm. You have no idea how this works, Mortis.
Yeah, mate, I'm so confused. I'm just gonna leave it on the bed. Fuck this. And then he just leaves, and then he goes outside and meets up with everybody.
You're just walking through the dogs and the axe beaks
It's me,
shoved in
sorry.
here.
Jesus. Stupid cabin.
The thing is I guess if we leave some food, they'll be able to live off of that. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get there and get back. But I don't know what else we can do. So we can put them in there.
Just have to
Cheppy
live
thinks
through
they'll
this.
be okay.
Yes, it should be
Can we-
fine.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I don't know if they'll actively try and go outside, but should we leave the door a little open just in case? Just in case we never come back? Or just... Am I overthinking this?
No, leave the door open. I think that's a good idea. They'll stay inside.
Teriel. You did something to my dogs earlier.
Poison him? Yeah. No,
No,
I didn't.
well, yes, but no. The other thing. What did you do? Were you
Oh, I
talking to
just-
them or something?
I mean, yeah, they just talk to me and I talk back. Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Why don't you let them know not to leave the hut here?
What if they have to take a, if they have to...
Well, you can let them know then to go outside to take a
I just need
shit.
to have the
Stay in the
details. I just can't
vicinity.
go open. Okay.
Just tell them to
all
stay around for a few days.
Yes, just let them know not to poop inside. It's disgusting.
I mean, they can do it.
Well,
It's
okay.
not my house.
Why don't you come with me, Vellynne, and they can see your face because.
Of course.
All right. God. All right. He walks up and casts animal. Where's my sheet?
Speak with animals?
Yes, speak with animals. So it's going to
Okay.
mark it off. Spells. Where is it? There it is. All right. Listen here, Baron. Dark.
Yes.
Team.
Yes.
I need you to look after the pups here. And pups, I need you to respect
am a pup.
them.
I am a pup.
I am a pup.
You should also say sorry for that, by the way.
Oh, did you enjoy the zombie, by the way? I'm sorry that it caused your stomach to hurt.
It made my butt hurt. It made my stomach hurt.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I promise when we get back, we'll be able to give you some. Well, actually, there's rations here, so you have to be mindful of them and not eat them up in one go.
We can eat them now? Can we eat
No.
them now? Can we eat
No,
them
you
now?
already. You just fed. You just ate. You have
We
to
just
wait.
ate now, but we can always eat. Should we have another treat? You have another treat.
Not. Well, no. Oh, well, Baron. You're sensible.
Don't you look at me.
can you make sure that everything is good and safe? And you pups, you stay in here, unless you have to go use the bathroom. The door's open, but you stay in
use
here.
the bathroom?
Outside.
What is the bathroom?
Outside. Oh, yeah, that's right. Use the outside to do your poop.
Your peeps
and stuff.
Poops.
And then come back in and stay warm and
see the
protect
dogs
each
do
other.
the head tilt thing. They all sort of like look at each other.
This is hard.
Are you having difficulty?
Oh crap! And then Terrio goes outside the door and he's just like, and he pulls down his pants. And,
What are you doing?
He bends over and he's just like, out here.
Can we
pulls
see
up his
this?
pants and walks in and he's like, sleep in here.
Go outside for walkies. Walkies.
Walkies. That's what you call me. Looks at Vellynne, he's like, you call them walkies?
We do walkies outside.
Yes,
Yes,
walkies outside and
walkies.
sleepies inside. You too, Baron Ithrock. You understand? Go out there to do your stuff and come back in. Now, here. We're gonna be gone for a couple of days.
What walkies are.
Okay, you go outside and do your
What
bird
are
pooping
walkies?
stuff. And you go outside and poop. Dispel the stuff that you've eaten. That when your stomach hurts and you gotta let it come out one end, it's outside. And then you come back in and you keep each other warm.
Okay.
Awesome.
All
All right.
right.
Now, great. We're gonna be gone for a few days, probably more. If things look bad, you leave.
How
You
long
run to
is a
safety.
day? What is a day?
It's a very long time. Until
there's
we
no
come
way to
back
mark
and
it.
you see our face,
What is
you
time?
keep each other safe. All right.
We will keep each other safe.
Thank you. Amazing. And when we come back, we'll have gifts and treats for you all.
Is it time for treats? I want a treat. Can I have a treat? I want a treat.
They want a treat.
Oh, I don't. Ask them about how about some scratches? Mommy loves them. Come here.
She wants to give you scratches, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Go for it.
I like
They
scratches.
sound
I still want a
Come
treat.
here,
Can
come
I have
here.
a treat? I
Oh,
want
yes,
scratches.
darlings. I love you
Scratches.
so much. Mommy
Okay,
loves
cuddles,
you.
treats,
Come here.
scratches.
Hey, gosh.
Be good while Mommy's away. Anyway,
Well, I think that went well. He's like adjusting his pants.
next time could you keep the pants on to explain marking territory?
You try to talk to a bunch of young, strapping pups that doesn't know what... You call them walkies? And then he walks out.
They're dogs. Of course I call it walkies.
She calls them walkies. That's pooping. I don't understand.
Shall we leave now?
Yes, it is past time.
Yes?
I think it's about time.
Please climb inside the boat upon my back.
I'll go first.
No, not before I do. No, me too. No, out of my way.
Okay, so he wouldn't want to give fish, but he wants to run on a boat.
It's two
I
different
just want
things.
that
Walk
seat
up.
right
Does anyone
there.
help
I need to
me
be in the
on,
front.
please?
Here, come on.
Sure.
Thank you.
Step on up.
All right,
Right
where's the
next
most
to
comfortable
Mortis.
spot? I
There
deserve
you
it
go,
after
right
all
next
this
to Mortis.
shit.
Howdy,
Be careful. He
hello.
likes to put his head on your shoulders and other places. Be safe.
I hope Moonbrook and Cheppy up.
He loves hugs. Be
Chippy,
careful.
like seeing Nissa, will kind of just like put her hands up like a little child just to be lifted onto the whale.
And that's what I do.
Her feet dangling. Like,
Moonbrook, I just like hand her a hand and I'm assuming she clasps it. And I pull her up.
Yep, we're going in. We're going in.
All right.
All right.
Ray hesitates. Just so you guys
Ray?
know. I'm coming.
under the sea. I'm just kidding. Be a nightmare for him.
I step in very gingerly and then find wherever the middle of whatever this is, and I'm going to sit with my arms around my knees.
Right, yeah, because you hate water.
You
right,
hop
right,
in.
right.
Surprised
And
Mortis was like, this looks familiar.
Angajuk says,
Please hold on tight to the boat.
This can't possibly go fast, right? It's a whale. They don't travel fast.
Hold on
Slow, like a
and
turtle.
listen to what he has to say.
Cheppy's
hold
gonna
of
like sit
whatever's
down on
around.
her butt under the rail and kind of like hold under it, just like tight, sitting on the ground.
Wedging your butt. Okay.
Ongajuk, waiting for everyone to get situated, can feel you sort of moving about on their back, and you feel the sort of bob up and down as some water splashes onto the ice, and you begin to descend into the water.
As that happening, Terrell's gonna look at Mortis and be like, "So, did you park the cart next to the house? No? Okay."
Nope, no way.
And as you submerge into the water, a large bubble begins to form around the boat. And this is what you see.
It's so pretty.
That is the coolest thing ever.
I have my eyes shut. I'm not looking at shit.
As you submerge into the water, you see a truly magnificent sight.
Yeah,
Some
Terrell's
light-
grabbing on Ray. He's shaking him.
Some light and aurora makes its way bursting through the small pool up above as you are now underwater. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
Yeah.
What an amazing
This is
scene.
the coolest thing ever in the world.
I don't think you guys realize, but I'm obsessed with whales and narwhals and all that stuff. So this is like my
Are they
thing.
spirit animals?
Nice.
I just love them so much. I want a tattoo of whales. Like this is my thing.
You want a
So,
fun fact about whales?
Yeah.
Well,
Whale.
so remember the Loch Ness monster thing that people thought they were seeing? Those were whale penises.
Yeah,
Because
they're
they put 'em out
prehensile.
the-
That's true. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can move them, yeah.
Oh,
Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
Big old whale penis.
Fun.
Ah,
Fact.
I love anatomy.
okay.
Excellent. I'm so happy we learned that today.
Me too.
Thank you, everybody, for being here today on this show. Different kind of session today. I think it was. I mean, you know, there was the largest waste of time humanly possible for talking about fish rations. I think
I know what you're talking
it's
about.
pretty
Wasn't a waste
great.
of time at all.
Pretty great.
Would have been a waste of fish otherwise.
Surprised he wasn't like, thank you.
Yeah.
And we could have died earlier, right? I mean, we definitely could have died earlier. There's definitely a
Fish
chance.
could
You're
have.
never
That
gonna
whale
tell
could have
me,
just
but
like raked us with his boat thingy.
I mean, with the orcs.
Yeah, no, we
orcs.
would have died.
Oh yeah, we would probably.
Yeah.
That would have been so bad, especially with them with bows.
I don't know.
They
I
might have
think
been
What if they were nice orcs?
They
I
could have
killed
been.
Dardarock.
Invite
I
us
think
to
we would have been
tea.
fine.
They had like a whole meal for us waiting.
Mortis
of
has
venison.
made a badge at this point that just it's across his chest. It just
And a
says
trophy.
I killed
Master
Zardarok
Angler.
alone. Just me.
By
And it's
himself.
like underlined 12 times.
Uphill
Did
both
not
ways.
hide at all.
That's right.
Got some gold star stickers next to it.
Champion angler of Targos as well.
Yeah.
It would be really sad to find out the orcs were all like clerics and druids, really high level. Love bringing people back.
I mean, you
from
can
the
always
dead.
go back
However
and
If
they
that's
go.
can.
just
It
their
would've been
favorite
great.
thing, yeah, that would have been so good. I would have.
Oh, we love people. Tell me where to find this. Leoric, he sounds dreamy.
Let me bring you to my feasting table. Like,
Also,
for
let's talk
dinner.
about how great the goodly folks are to orcs. Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Thank you.
I had fun ringing the bell. That was fun.
Yo, so
Yeah.
great.
If only it
so
didn't.
childlike
I'm just
and
so lucky it
wonderful.
didn't blow up.
Absolutely. I'm glad you did it.
We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna do our shout outs to wrap things up, but if you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E. Go follow them everywhere. Please go follow them everywhere. Go make it happen. Follows are free. Please go give them a follow. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Support these wonderful people. Thank you so much for being here, chat. As always, it's much appreciated. Much love. Thank you. Make sure you're following us here on Table Story as well. Table Story on Twitch, Table Story on YouTube, and come join our Discord. Tablestory.tv/Discord. Come hang out and talk to a lot of like-minded people. There's people that are looking for groups for all the different games and stuff, for tabletop stuff, and just to hang out. Come hang out. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. Let's start off with Wish today, our resident whale lover.
I fucking love whales. I don't think... I think, yeah, Proxy knows. Actually, Proxy really does know, because there was like a really popular clip of me freaking the fuck out in GTA, like when
It was adorable.
I saw a whale for the first time in the game. Yeah, so I'm Wish, and I am your friendly Twitch staff who's been super busy. However, I'm making a comeback, and I'm not just saying that this time. I'm actually going to play some Wild RP this week, hopefully. Yeah, I'm trying to convince my friend Aaron Black to maybe take me around and show me.
Convince? Are you fucking kidding me?
Please. That would be really nice. That would be really nice and swell. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that this week, and hopefully I won't be so tired because I'm working a lot recently. I mean, I'm making excuses, but I did 16-hour shift yesterday, so no big deal. Okay, but yeah, check me out on twitch.tv/wish. Cool. And follow me on Twitter because, yeah, do the thing. Goodbye. And thank you to my friends for hanging out with me.
Thank you so much, Wish. Proxy.
Hello, my name is Proxy. Let me grab this. Oh, while I do that, I am a leather crafter here on Twitch. I also do role-playing here on Fridays for Rime of the Frostmaiden, but if you want to catch my stream, I stream Monday to Thursday, making leather goods. So I stream my business work all day weeks, and yeah, I'm nervous. Ha ha. I stream making leather goods. If you want to come see some of that in action, you can check me out over at PMS Proxy here on Twitch. And again, I roleplay here on Fridays. I love roleplaying. It is amazing. And thank you guys for watching. It is very appreciated. We love all the podcast watchers and the people who comment on YouTube and stuff like that. You guys are amazing. Thank you for spending your time watching and leaving us comments. We always share them in the Discord. So yeah, thanks for watching tonight, guys. I'm Proxy. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Myth?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Mythomatic. I played Mortis. You can follow me over on twitter.com/Mythomatic, or follow me in my cinematic RP streams over on twitch.com/Mythomatic. I'm doing a lot of wild RP as well. I'll probably be doing some tonight. What did I say? What did I say?
.com.
Whatever. Twitch. Doesn't matter. Whatever. You know what? Doesn't matter. Just, yeah, exactly. Only rpfans.com. That if you can find it, that's the best place too. Yeah, if you don't like the shout out, look at last week's. That's it. Thank you very much.
Wow. Just do some work if you want to find me. Jesus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm having too much fun tonight. Everybody is amazing. Please go follow them. I stream on my channel, usually on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. I'm trying to stream more during the week also. And yeah. I do the Bordercast on the Borderlands channel on Thursdays. That's it.
Please go follow Tessica. Thank you so much, Tess. Technique?
Hi, I'm Tech, or Frank, or Technique with no U, no E. Yeah, I play Teriel, and I do not poison dogs IRL. Also, I laugh because, what's his face? Mortis will not let go Terrio pointing him out when touches shit.
Excuse me, you're gonna blow up the house.
Like, did you fucking bring that hell?
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I don't want nobody. I love the relationship between Mortis and Terrio. It's funny. It's back and forth. I too will be joining the Wild RP probably in December. And I don't know what I'm gonna play as, but it's gonna be hilarious. Whatever I do. If you want to find us there, I don't know the details, but I'm gonna follow Pumpkinberry and Cord and find out what happens. And that's gonna be dope because I think something that we all can do together will be fun. You should all watch.
So much fun.
Cord does an amazing job with his cinematic stuff, so I'm gonna try to be there with him. Other than that, you can find me on hosting Twitch stuff at Twitch Gaming. Got a really big segment coming up for the next 4 weeks. And I got other stuff coming up. So just please check the Twitters. Technique TV on Twitter. That's it. I don't know anything else about myself.
Okay. Thank you so much, buddy. Aaron.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aaron Black. I played Ray, who is having a panic attack, which I'm actually really excited to see how that's going to... There's a spoiler, but if you've been watching this long, Ray died. He got pulled into the water, so he drowned. So he's having a bad fucking day right now, but he loves his friends. I'm a writer. Wrote a book. It's a cyberpunk detective mystery called Firewall Down. If you want to know more about that, you can find me over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes. And other than that, this was a lot of fun today. I love this whale.
Me too.
Yeah,
So
right?
awesome.
Perhaps you can become Ongajuke's friend.
Oh, look.
The voice is so good.
I want to.
We'll see. We'll see. I believe there is a fish requirement.
Whale sea. Come on, we're dropping the ball on this.
Wait, can Ray turn into a whale?
No. That's the short answer.
Oh.
No.
That'd be so
Answer is yes, but Ray will not.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
That'd have been cool.
Thank you so much, everybody. Please go follow Aaron B. Writes on Twitter. Famed New York Times bestselling author Aaron Black, who wrote Firewall Down, that cyberpunk.
Yep.
Awesome.
You've heard about it because it's so popular. Go get it. Why not?
Good.
Please. Thank you so much, Aaron. Last but not least, Vellynne.
Hi, I'm Vellynne. What do I do? I was Vellynne today. I stream here on Twitch all the time. I play the video games. I also do voiceover for video games. And yeah, that's me. Hi. Just at Vellynne on Twitch and on Twitter. Everybody's amazing. Today was a super fun episode, and I'm so glad everybody was back.
Thank you so much, Faye. Please go
We're
follow
great at public
Vellynne.
speaking.
I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom, DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you. Thank you so much to my wonderful cast. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you, Vellynne. Thank you, Technique. Thank you, Tessica. And thank you, Wish, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. We've got a show on Sunday called Leech that is a Vampire the Masquerade show, and it is very steamy and very vampire-y, and there's no sparkles, I promise. So make sure you check it out. Please come check that out. That's at 4 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Time. And also, Myth forgot to shout out the show that he is GMing here on Table Story called
Yeah, just look at last week's shout out.
He's GMing a show called Spellwind. I'm on that show too. Please check it out. He's been doing an amazing job. He's so good. Knocking it out of the park. Good job, buddy. And I run another show here called Witchcraft and Wizardry. That's on Tuesdays. We actually have a slight break. We just have some scheduling stuff from the cast, so we'll be back on November 9th for the finale of this year's Witchcraft and Wizardry, and then we have something planned after that. It might be pretty damn cool. So hopefully
Wait a minute.
check that out.
Season finale?
Well, the
finale
of
or
year
show finale?
season finale of year 3.
Okay, season finale. Good, because I'm happy at the show.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. peace out and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.